It's
Yeah.
it's like a bunch of, it looks like code. It looks like
Oh,
fucking, yeah, like a line of HTML code or something. It's fucking weird.
that's weird.
So,
Call Minty for that, man. He's been on it lately.
fucking minty, right?
Yeah, man.
No
There's
shit.
a
Oh,
whole
goddamn.
gaggle of us over here, man. It's weird.
Dude, it's like I go in waves with this podcast because I'm like, I got, there we go. I got like I talked to some people in California, and it was like for a month. It was like so
Yeah.
many people in California, and then that I was talking to, and then when I talked to Minty, I had no clue he was in Michigan until I saw his bio thing, whatever. It
Yeah.
said MSU student or whatever,
Hmm.
and I was like, oh shit, okay. And then I didn't realize he was in the same area as you until I talked to his friend the next night, Oddball Rainbow,
Yeah, man. That's Dakota.
Dakota.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. We know we go back a little bit. Yeah.
that's cool.
Since we knew him when we started TST, and he knew some of our guys before we started that. So
Okay.
yeah, he was there before me, man. He was been out there for a long time. So
Really?
oh yeah, oh yeah. No, I'm new. I'm like new to the game. So I'm yeah. I started when TST pretty much started. So
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Well,
So
yeah, dude. You know what? It's been well. Welcome, first off,
oh,
and
thanks, man. This is awesome.
this
So
is cool because
yeah,
the first time I had you on, it was your whole group, your whole team,
yeah,
like
yeah.
in the morning before you guys were heading out to play.
Yeah, we went to Motor City that day. I had the keys to my office, and I was on my work computer at that one. That's how we did that.
Oh
Yeah, we
shit.
took over the conference room on a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Hell yeah, it was fun, man. And so, introduce yourself and give a background. You know, just a quick like your team and that kind of thing, and who you are and what you are in the team and all that kind of stuff. Where you fit in.
Yeah. So my name on Instagram is BearFoot Airsoft. You can find people call me Grandpa. My real name's Jake. So, and then I am on TST. I'm one of the commanders of it, which really doesn't mean a lot because we literally run it like a pirate ship. Like we
Oh
had
yeah,
last night, everyone votes for everything. Like, got to be majority. Sometimes unanimous, depends on what it is. Um, and yeah, so we're up here in Michigan, and we're just traveling all over the place. So you can find us TST. The whole group is probably linked in there somewhere. So that's
hell
yeah.
yeah, dude. Yeah, we talked. It was like the middle of last year or something like that, or the end
Yeah,
of last year, or maybe fall. I can't remember when it was, but it's
it
been a
was.
while.
I think it was summer because I remember when we were
Okay.
driving the motor, going, "Oh, it's so nice out today." Like the sun was out. Like we got done with a podcast, and then we're like, "We're going on a motor right after this. It's going to be a good day." I
That's
remember
right.
all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
So
because when you took the picture, well, we exchanged, you sent me some stickers
yeah,
and
yeah.
cool things, and then I sent you guys some, and I sent a picture on my computer where I put on my tower, my
Oh
desktop tower,
yeah.
of where I put the 1912, TST stickers and stuff, and then you sent me the one of your guys' vehicle that you
Oh
use
yeah.
and had the trifecta sticker on there.
Yeah,
And it
man.
was
For
nice
sure.
out. It was like sunny out. It was nice out. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Okay. God, dude, time goes so fucking fast, bro.
Oh, I
It's
know.
I feel like I haven't been doing these podcasts that long. And then I look back and I'm like, holy shit, it's been like over a year. Okay.
So when did you start doing these podcasts?
Holy shit. The first one was the end of 21.
Okay, so yeah, you got a few years
Yeah.
under your belt now.
So when I started recording. Now I was actually talking with, like, doing this same type of thing, but not
Yeah.
exactly like this, like asking people their history and that kind of thing, but
Hmm.
way more informal. But it was mostly just a hangout, like when I first started them. So that was whenever we whenever we stopped putting out our unboxing and review videos. So I'd have to go back and look when our last unboxing and review video was, because it was probably a month, maybe 2 months after that is when I started recording the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're one of the more consistent ones. I see, dude, you shoot these things out. Like, I'm constantly like on Instagram scrolling and story just boom, 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 podcast.
Oh, dude.
Like, dude,
It really is. I have the time in the evenings. So my wife and I, there's no one here. It's just me and her. All the kids are gone. We don't have any pets. I don't have anything to like once I get home from work, it's whatever I want to do, so,
dude,
which
awesome.
it's so wild because with having 5 kids, so close together, we were so fucking busy all the time for, 25 years. And then, I was working overtime plus, all the kids were into different sports and stuff. So my wife and I were just, really busy. So, and it was good, it was fun. And then once everything kind of slowed down, because even when I was sick, when I was paralyzed, I mean, it slowed down for me physically. I couldn't do anything, but there was still, the kids. Some of the kids were still younger. They were, it was like 3 kids still living here, and it was, so we still had activities going on. But yeah, this is the first time in the last year. This is the first time that it's been so calm and quiet here.
Bro, that sounds so nice, but at the same time, I could see it being like, now what,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can understand that.
Well, when we're so used to, my wife and I are pretty high strung as far as wanting to be active, wanting to do things.
That's good, though. That's really good.
Yeah, we just always, want, and we both like meeting people. So she's really good with people and stuff. So we go out, like if we went out during football season. Matter of fact, it was what day? It was the night that Clemson was playing South Carolina. I think it was the last regular season game for college. Okay, so Tennessee was playing whoever they were playing. I can't remember. And then Clemson and South Carolina. We went out to this local like bar, restaurant thing, whatever. Yeah. Sports bar. And it was just me and her. And we sat there and we were watching games and fucking just pounding drinks.
That's the best when you like you and your
it's
girl
so fun.
Like willing to do that, because I see so many people now, like my age, that like their girlfriends like, oh, you can't be drinking like that. You can't do that. Like, my girlfriend, dude, we'll both go do that. It's fun.
Yeah, you gotta have. I mean, it really is. That can be a going out and partying kind of thing. That can be a strain on a relationship if they're both not into it.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird now too, dude. Like, I don't know. I think I'm classified as what, a Zoomer? Is that what? I'm born in '99, so something like that.
I don't know what that means.
It's like you got like the millennials and you got
so Generation X.
Yeah.
Generation Y. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what are the 80s. I don't know. I grew up in the 80s. I was born in 70, but I don't know is that X? Generation X? I don't even fucking know, bro. Maybe I'm Generation A, like old as fuck.
What is Gen X?
I think those are 80s babies.
Gen X. Yeah, 70s to 80s.
Okay. So I'm X.
Yeah. Okay.
So then early 90s, I guess, was Y.
Yeah.
And then you're a millennial.
Oh, right? Shit.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Is that after Y?
Everyone talks so much shit about millennials, man.
I know. Why? Is it? I don't. What is bad about it? I don't understand.
Dude, there's a lot of fuckos in my generation. There's a lot of them. Like, dude,
well, they grew up on video games,
Yeah,
that's fine.
It's that, but it's just like the thought processes and everything else that come with it.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, sometimes I look at people and I'm like, God, like when everyone, like all the older generations die off,
Yeah.
Like, someone's going to have to run for president. We are fucked. Like, dude, we're so screwed.
Oh my God, I know, right?
Oh, dude, like the future, like way down the road, does not look right.
Oh, it's what's the Idiocracy? You know, it's the movie. That's
yeah. Oh,
you know,
totally.
where what's his name? Wasn't Terry Crews was the president? His nickname was, or his name was Mountain Dew, or Braun Dew.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Wasn't he wearing like the
The gold, guy? Like,
yeah, like the gold, what, the Uncle Sam, like, weird outfit. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, it's kind of getting like that, I guess. I mean, you know, some of those things, but you know, things change. It's whatever.
We'll figure it out. I mean, hey, they might be sending all of us to Ukraine or China here soon. So,
good God, bro.
Worst case scenario, that'll straighten us out.
You know what's weird is one of the guys I talked to recently. He's in the National Guard. So you know, National Guard and, you know, like reserves and shit like that. They do every summer, I think, or every year they do 2 weeks of training. Right? They do the monthly thing, and then they do 2 weeks of training in the summer. He says, they're sending us to Slovenia. And now when he said that, I thought, because the National Guard is not supposed to go overseas. Okay.
They can get deployed though.
They can. Now that only started with Afghanistan. Before that, it was, they are the National Guard because they're supposed to guard here at home. Yeah. So, but as far as their training goes, they're not supposed to be going overseas to train. So it was really weird. I said, is that like a town close to you or something? And he's like, no, like the country. I said, what? Okay, that's getting over there by Ukraine. Like you know, that's like a staging point. Okay. I don't know what they're sending you there for, but it's got to be something like that. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I hope not. I really hope we don't do something like that. But
dude, for real,
it is what it is.
Yeah, man. So now, so let's go over your background too, because you had when I really couldn't, you know, we were talking with so many of your teammates that one day, you know, we didn't really get into your background and that kind of thing. Like, are you originally from Michigan? Did you grow up there?
No,
in that area?
So I'm actually a Florida man. So I'm from Panama City, Florida, Tyndall Air Force Base. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
So yeah, my dad was in the Air Force, and so I'm originally from there, and then I moved up to Grand Rapids when I was young, and then I've been here since then. I used to live in Oregon for a little bit outside of high school.
Oh shit!
I kind of just said, like, fuck Michigan. I pretty much say it every day, but like, dude, it's too cold here. But I went out there because I was a drone pilot for a little bit, and then
for what? How'd you do that?
So I just had a drone, and I started taking pictures, making money on the side, doing that kind of a thing.
Oh yeah.
So out in Oregon, and I didn't know this was with like In Situ, one of Boeing's companies for like military contracting.
Yeah.
So I'm flying like my little drone, and I'm like, it's like high school's about to end, and they're like, my mom and dad were like, you got to do something, dog. Like, you're making money, but you know, you still got to go to school with that mentality.
Yeah.
And I gave into it. I really wish, I'm glad I went to Oregon, but I did not need to go to school. Like, I'm a big believer it's a scam now.
Yeah.
Like, we got internet. We can learn things. If you really want to learn something, you're going to learn it.
Right.
But so I went, anyways, I went to Oregon, and first day there, they had a lawyer from the school, a lawyer from Boeing or In Situ or something. And I ended up flying like military grade aircraft, like the Skane Eagle and the Blackjack and some other ones. I'll just say.
Are those military drones?
Oh yeah. They're like one of the drones I flew in that class ended up over in the Taliban's hands when they left all that gear there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Holy shit, dude.
So like I did that, but I got there on that first day, and I'm the youngest dude in this class. Like I'm
I'm
18.
sure.
All these
Yeah.
other guys are like ex-military or security companies, that kind of a thing.
Right.
And they're all sitting there. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess this is like college, I don't know. Some of them ended up being my best buddies, but it's like just weird. Walk in, there's a blacked out window over it. I'm like, that's odd. Didn't really think much about it. And I sit there and he starts going over ITARs. Like, don't start talking to people like with North Korean descent, Russians, like that kind of a thing. Like, we're going to start showing you aircraft and like systems that like you
Oh,
can't
shit.
talk about. So,
Holy shit.
and all I did, I thought I was honest to God, like getting into, and the first part of the class was just like small, like civilian drones,
Yeah.
like, the Phantoms, the little marshmallow looking ones. But like that first day I got in there, I was like, oh, I'm in for like something way bigger.
No
So
shit.
I did that for a year, and then I ended up coming back and I started my first company here in Michigan. So that's how I ended up back here.
Oh, okay. And then,
Yeah.
and that's what you do now? You start, what's your company?
So, well, my company after COVID, I ended up closing shop on it. One of my top guys lost like a few $1 million in like a couple months when COVID hit. He was like so I did it for construction companies. So I would take
The aerial drone.
Yeah, I'd make like
Yeah.
3D maps, all that kind of stuff, just with my drones, none of the other stuff. I don't do any of that anymore. But yeah, so I did all that, but COVID hit. It kind of wiped me out. So, and I didn't invest like I never got business loans. I was like paying like all this out of pocket, not the wealthiest guy out there. So
Yeah.
I ended up just closing it. I'm going to get back into it at some point, but
Okay.
it's COVID and I work for another company now. So
Gotcha.
but, yeah, that company
Similar type of work?
No. So I do project estimating now. I play with numbers all day. So I've been kind of bouncing around. So I do it for like construction projects and all that now.
Ah, okay.
So, yep. So I go put the button down on every day, and then on the weekends I play airsoft. So yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude, you feel like a nerd. Like, I don't know. I shouldn't have this stigma in my head, like, oh, I play airsoft, like it's kind of weird, but dude, it's so much fun. It's worth it. But
so you work like are you in an office environment and like in a cubicle and
I got an office. So I go from that to the woods and speed soft and all that stuff. So
have you ever seen that movie Office Space?
No, I haven't.
Office, you'll have to watch it. Yeah, it's one of the classics. It's one of the classics.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be able to relate to it a lot with I'm sure with certain things in the office environment.
Yeah,
it's a comedy. Yeah.
Okay, dude, it's weird. The formalities with people and all that, like in an office setting, I don't like to be outside in the winter, so that's why I went this route. But
Fuck
dude, some just like the whole politically correct and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, you sit there and you're like, dude, like this is why like people kill themselves, like they do this for like 40 years and then they're like, oh, I'm done. Like I can see it.
Well, I haven't been in that kind of environment for a very long time, but because I worked in factories and construction and stuff, so I just don't. I don't understand how PC can be that much more strict than just regular manners, like having good manners and respect, but I guess there's idiots out there that don't know how to fucking talk to people,
Oh yeah. It's not
so
hard.
weird.
I mean, it's just respect one another. You're fucking chilling, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't know.
But then, because I don't know. I guess most of the guys, well, especially down here, a lot of Southern boys, right?
Yeah.
And they're taught respect. Like, they have to say yes sir, no sir, or no ma'am to their mom and dad. In the workplace, we're grungy, fucking dirty, factory workers on the floor,
Yeah.
and it's a mix of male and female and whatever. And it's like
Mm.
everyone is, cool with each other. The boundaries. You don't talk. You don't say something stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I guess I've never really been in an environment where guys are just fucking idiots, like
Yeah.
chauvinistic type. I've never really been around that. Even in the military, like
Really?
dude, yes, we talk shit.
My dad
Okay.
would tell me stories and like some of the
We
shit
talk
he would
shit.
say.
We definitely talk shit. But when it comes to females and stuff, it's like, you got the one guy. You got that one guy, that your one friend that's like the first time he meets the girl shows up, like, show me your tits, okay? That kind of thing. But,
Sorry.
oh, you got visitors. Hell yeah.
No, you can go in there. Yeah. Just wait. Sorry, those are my roommates.
Oh, go ahead, man.
Yeah. Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, yeah. You always got that one friend, it's like, they don't know how to talk to people. But,
Oh yeah. I've been
yeah,
that person.
most people are, yeah, it's like, it's pretty common sense, like
Yeah.
I was telling somebody, I think, it was May actually.
Okay.
She's out in, Illinois, and,
Right.
yeah, she plays with the Airsoft Dad.
Okay.
Um,
He's coming to
on,
Michigan at some point.
yeah,
I'm
dude, I
excited for
know.
that.
Me too, man. Well, didn't you guys go to, I thought you went somewhere recently. You guys have been
Yeah.
traveling.
Oh
Your
yeah,
team's been
dude.
traveling quite a bit.
We just came back from Indiana. That was that last. That might have been last weekend. I don't know. Everything's starting to
Yeah,
blend together. But we went to HTK down there,
right.
and then on the 11th, we might be going back down there for a tournament, the 1v1 at Shot Zone, and then we might go. We're going to Ohio at the end of this month.
Which one you
So
going to, which field?
we're gonna go to. I think it's MTW on that
Oh, okay.
Saturday, that last weekend, and then that Sunday we're going to Odin's. So we're gonna,
Okay.
yeah, those are
Yeah, I
both
haven't heard
in
of those
Ohio.
guys or
Yeah,
either of those
so
fields. Yeah.
yeah, none of us have ever been there, so we're just kind of trying it out.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
we're just
because
trying
there's,
to travel.
I know a couple people over there. I've had him on the podcast. Caleb Tucker,
Yeah,
Airsoft. He has his own YouTube channel. He's in
okay,
Ohio.
okay.
And then MK
It
Airsoft,
might be MK.
Master Key Airsoft.
Yeah.
What city are you going to?
Oh, good. I honestly don't know. I got my schedule right here.
Your
I,
schedule.
yeah,
Check
schedule.
your schedule.
Yeah. Oh, dude, they call me grandpa like on TST. Like,
Why, dude? You're young as fuck.
dude, I don't know. Yeah, dude, I'm the worst when it like comes to like being like when we all meet up before we travel
Hmm.
somewhere, bro. I don't wake up. I'm like sitting there. Oh, that's like my biggest struggle is just waking up in the morning. I'm just
Oh,
like, God, I want to sit here for another 5 minutes and then I fall asleep and all that. They start calling me grandpa. So,
that's funny.
uh, why can't I see it?
Are you going to, is it Medina?
Maybe. MK. Yeah, that's it.
MK Airsoft, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one we're going to on that Saturday. So,
Yeah, so he's getting ready to open his third field up in Willard, which is
oh, okay.
by Cedar Point, or,
I've heard
in
that
that area.
they're expanding a lot.
Right. So they
Yeah.
did, so when I had him on the podcast, he, he started the first field.
Okay.
He worked in, I think it was food service. He was like a,
No shit.
manager in like food service or whatever.
Yeah.
And, oh shit, they're moving. They're leaving your
Yeah,
ass,
they're
okay?
moving.
Getting organized.
You
Figure out
leaving?
what I can.
Yeah, so he opened up his first field, and then it was doing so well, he opened up a second field,
Okay.
and then he got this other building up in, it's up by Sandusky, Ohio,
Okay. Yeah.
where Cedar Point is. But
Okay.
yeah, so
Yeah.
you're probably going to one of the two that are Medina, and I can't remember where the other one is actually.
Yeah,
But
I know.
yeah.
So one of our guys, we got someone that like schedules. We got someone that does all that stuff.
Oh,
Like
nice.
everyone's kind of got a role. So I kind of just rely on them. So wherever they like, when I get there in the morning, that's the town I'm going to, and we're gonna go play some airsoft. So
That's cool.
yeah, so that's how it goes. But no, I'm pumped for that. We're gonna go meet up with Mama Yaga and Nebula
Oh
when
shit.
they're down there. Yeah, dude, I'm psyched for that. That's gonna be
Hell
fun.
yeah.
Meet up with another team. That's the craziest part, like on Instagram and all that, just meeting all these people. Like I met
Right.
you, I met all these other people. Like that's so fucking wild.
It is wild, dude.
Yeah.
That's how that's how I've been feeling like the last, year. I've been talking with people. As I talk with somebody, they talk about one of their friends or another
Yeah.
team, and I'm like, oh, I've never heard of them. It leads to me talking with them, and then it's been this family tree that has grown a ton throughout the world in the last year, and I'm like, holy shit, man! I know. Like these guys are cool over here. Like when I'm talking to you, like you say you're going to Ohio, I'm like, oh, you're going to MK Airsoft. Like Gabriel is the guy's name, and I had him on a podcast.
Okay.
He's cool, man.
Yeah, no, I'm psyched for it. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I guess their fields. So their indoor field is like 30,000 square feet. It's
No
huge.
shit. Dude,
Yeah, it's got a
gonna be
fucking
fun.
bus in there, a truck or some,
Really?
2-level, like catwalk kind of things built and shit.
Oh man, I'm gonna have some fun in there.
Yeah,
great.
it's cool. Now you guys mostly do outdoor stuff, right?
So
Or do you do a mix?
We do a mix. So we're building up like a better speed soft team right now.
Yeah.
So that was kind of why we went to HTK. Like they're super cool with us. Like Harrison over
Okay.
there and all of them. They let us just use their speed QB field, and we were just practicing the whole time we were there. We played like a couple rec games, but then we just go practice. And then like I hit them up, like I text them like, hey, how much is it to like rent your field out? They're like, oh no, you guys are cool. Just come on down here and you guys can use it. I was like, sweet. So they
Holy
just let us like use it for the day. So we're building up that Speedsoft team because that's what I might mainly play. And then we have a bunch of guys that do mill sim. So we do a little bit of both.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. No.
Now, have you done the any tournaments like the Speedsoft type of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've done them at Shot Zone down in Indiana.
Shit.
So I've done those. That's the one I think I'm going to go back to this on the 11th here. They have like a 1v1 series. So I'll see how long I last. Some of these guys out there are just absolute killers.
Right.
I'll get out there and Grandpa will be, just hovering around.
As long as your match isn't scheduled early in the morning, you should be okay. Give
Yeah,
yourself
no.
time to wake up.
I'm gonna hit him up. I'm gonna hit him up after, like, it'd be like, hey, let me get that like noon, 1 o'clock spot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the
Shit.
crazy. It's crazy, like just meeting everyone because, like, down at HTK, it's like we meet up with everyone down there. We're hanging out with Revelation, which is a huge airsoft team, and then on the way back. And actually, on the way there, too, our boys OTM, they're a team out of Detroit. They're down in Indiana. I'm like sending them pictures, like as we're going by the place, like, hey, what's up? And then on the way back, I hit up the Shot Zone account on Instagram. We talked a little bit. And the owner of that's outside waving to us and all that. Like, we're going back to Michigan. Like, it's crazy. It's so much fun just getting to know everyone.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. No, it's awesome.
Yeah, what a big community, a big part of this whole thing is all these different people you meet.
Yeah. Yeah. We're big enough to be banned on Instagram. Like,
Bro.
As sad as that is, but like, isn't that wild? I didn't see it coming. I'm in jail. Like, I'm flat out in jail.
Are you really?
Right now. Oh, yeah. No, here.
Oh, my God.
Dude, so the TST account is still within community guidelines, but dude, I got red all over.
Now you're talking about your BearFoot one?
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus.
They flagged an unboxing video I did. for weapons.
Dude.
And there was no guns. It was a monk adapter, a tank, and I think a line and regulator, and that was it. They
Oh my
flagged it.
God.
But then I appealed it, and they're like, "Oh, that's okay." And then right after they appealed it, they just threw another one up there as a violation. Like seconds later, I was like,
Bro.
"Okay, I see what's going on here." Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see the red.
I can see the little red things blurry.
Yeah,
But
yeah. No, that's
crazy. What
in community guidelines, which is nuts.
so mine, our Instagram hasn't been touched. Like as far as the we haven't had any things like that. Now our YouTube totally fucking they ganked all of our shit, okay?
Damn.
So I can't monetize anything. Now the podcasts are fine, but all of our older videos, unboxing videos, they fucking are gone. I just got, matter of fact, let me see this thing. I gotta look and see what I took a screenshot of it.
Okay.
See if I can find it. So I got let me see if I can bring it up and share it. Yeah, here we go. I'll share the screen. Okay, so this is the email I got.
Okay. Ooh, we getting the inside scoop here. Okay.
Friday. Okay. So I got it. I highlighted it. So this is Friday, February 24th. Okay, 2023.
Yeah.
To our, trifecta email. This is from YouTube. Okay, YouTube community guidelines. Okay. Hi, Trifecta Airsoft. We have reviewed your content and determined that it may not be suitable for viewers under the age of 18. As a result, we've age restricted the following content. This video, and then it has the video, unboxing Airsoft GI mystery box. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this is the next screenshot I took. I went to that video. Look when this video was released. July 17th of 2020.
They're going back, dude.
Bro.
They're just trying to gun you down. That's all.
How the fuck?
Yeah.
Does it?
They didn't find it for all those years.
Really? What? And it's an unboxing video. What would make it 18 or older?
Dude, I don't know.
Dude, okay, so this is where this is why this topic has been, or this thing has been a topic of conversation for the last couple years with people. And now a lot of you guys are just now starting to get hit. Now, Instagram just started that. But
that
Facebook did it a while ago. YouTube did it a while ago. I think YouTube was the first one to do it, then Facebook. Now it's doing Instagram.
Yeah.
So, I really think they're, I'm guessing, and I've talked about this before with a handful of people on here, but we're all just speculating because you're not going to have anyone come out and say, from these big companies, we don't like guns and we don't want them on our platform, so we're going to start getting, try to get rid of them.
Yeah.
But I think that's what it is. I really think that's what it is.
Well, if they just came out and said that, you know how the outrage people would, like, we're in America. Like, there's more guns than people here. Like,
I know, right?
It's like my theory on, like, if, like, we do go to war with, like, Russia and China, God forbid.
Oh, God.
No, just let them invade us. They can't.
Yeah.
Like, every mailbox, deer blind in the woods, like, good luck going through the cities. I know so many people that, like, downtown that have firepower, like, way more than what I've got. Like, once you get out of there, then you get to the banjos up in the Appalachians. And like, bro, fuck that. Fuck that. I'd be so screwed. But
it really would be like a Red Dawn type of thing, That's
there would be a bigger problem with, like, us just going to be like, oh, let's go after, like, the invaders. Like, they have a bigger crowd control problem than an invasion problem.
Right.
Like, is
no
that
shit.
wild?
For real.
Yeah. But no, I do think they're coming after, like, I don't know why they want to. Maybe it's the whole woke thing. Like, guns are bad.
Yeah.
It's like, toxic masculinity. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some bad apples out there, but it's like,
Sure.
you know, when
The
like shit goes down, you know, they call like the young, like 18 to 24 men up. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, you don't want to get rid of that, especially now.
No.
Like, I just don't get why they're doing it. But
You
I'm all
can't get
for it.
rid of it. It's
Yeah.
you know, it's necessary because you can't control everyone on the planet, and you're
Well, that's
always
the
going to
most
have
dangerous
bad
group.
people out there. I mean, this is a classic story,
Yeah.
right? Like you always have bad people. The ideal, or you know, people's ideal is
Yeah.
to never have bad people. You know, you can make bad decisions, that's fine, but
Yeah.
like bad people that are really that have bad intentions on purpose, right?
Oh
They
yeah.
really want to hurt people. They really want to, you know, physically hurt and maim or
Oh yeah.
kill people or rape, you know, things like this.
Yeah.
Those type of things, there's still a lot of people like that in the world. And
Oh, that'll never go away. That's
they
why
just
you almost
yeah.
need it. Yeah, you need
Yeah, so
the.
you have to have an opposing force that is willing to do violence against those kind of people, but
Yeah.
we're good, right? We're
Yeah.
good
You have a
people.
steady hand about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's you're always going to have a need for the physically strong.
Oh yeah.
That's just the way it
100%.
is, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's wild. I don't know why they wanted, because I do think it plays into that whole scheme. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like, you could just kind of see it on the board. You know, like,
yeah. I think so
okay,
too.
they're trying to like do something here. Like, it's
Yeah,
not nothing. Like YouTube, especially with like Google and all that. Like, some of these
yeah.
attacks they come after people are on separate platforms, but they're both hit at the same time. Like,
Mm.
there's YouTubers out there. I'm just watching YouTube videos, you know. Don't listen to me too. Like, I'm a 23-year-old kid in a basement right now. Like, don't you're getting your news from me. Like, that's not good. But I don't know. I've seen the examples of like people that are just like, yo, my YouTube and Instagram, Facebook went down overnight. Like, they've
Yeah,
attacked, you know, like you see it with bigger profile people, you know.
right.
But I mean, it is kind of cool that I'm getting canceled. You know, I must have
I
done
know, right? It's like a
something.
badge of honor. It really
Oh yeah.
is. I mean,
Oh
we
yeah.
started when YouTube first changed their term of service, like when I first started demonetizing all the gun stuff, like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
We I started a Rumble account and started
Yeah.
putting every time I put a video on YouTube, I put it on Rumble. Now
Mhm.
I didn't do that for a while. I stopped doing it after a while. It was getting too much to for me to do both, and I'd forget, and
Yeah.
so now I started recently again putting
Okay.
them on Rumble. I think honestly, I'm not trying to brag or nothing. I think that because we were doing that, I think we're the biggest airsoft channel on Rumble. Not the
Well, there you
biggest as
go.
far as we're the biggest as far as how many videos, how much content we have on
Yeah.
Rumble. So there's probably bigger or bigger people with you know that have YouTube channels that have more subs and you know bigger people
Yeah.
that might have some videos on there, but we have the most videos I think on
Okay.
Airsoft. If you search Airsoft on Rumble, I think we're the ones that have the biggest or the most
Okay.
videos.
Well,
So
dude, take that as a win. Be like, I'm number one on here.
yeah, well, yeah, that's and well, that was one of the reasons we wanted to do it was because of all the changes going on with the other
Oh yeah.
platforms. So, and now we've got, you know, and that's the thing. When this kind of thing happens, whenever there's oppression, okay, and that's
Yeah.
what it is, we're being oppressed, okay?
We're being
We
oppressed.
really are. You know, our
It feels
platforms are
weird.
being, I guess, suppressed, but
Yeah.
it is oppression. Like you
Oh
know,
yeah.
and it is, then people start thinking of ideas of how to do things
Differently.
in a different way, right?
Yeah.
So
Well,
this is why
Minty
we've
says
got
that.
Minty, right?
Oh yeah.
Creating a new social media app for us, which is going to be awesome.
Oh yeah. I'm user number 69 on there. I'm
I,
so
s-
thrilled about that.
I saw that.
I put it because I'm a tester for it right now. So I
Yeah.
put that right in the bio. I was like, snapshot user number 69, right in there.
That's so funny, dude.
I was texting him, and I was like, yo, what is it? What is it gonna take? Like, what's the dollar amount? Like, if it's low, I'll pay. But like, what what would it take to like keep that user ID number when this thing
Uh-huh.
launches? He's like, oh, bro, I'll give it to you. And I was like,
That's awesome. Oh, you know what's
so,
funny? So you got that iconic thing there. I have when him and I were talking on the podcast, he said he's putting a thing in there where uh, any supporters,
yeah,
anyone that's donated, whatever, uh, will be listed on this. He's going to have a whole page in the app, separate, just for that, whatever.
yeah.
And it's going to be in order of who donated first, not
Oh,
who
that's cool.
donated the most. And I was like, oh, so was I? And I asked him on the podcast. I said,
Yeah.
so was I the first? He goes, yep. I said, fuck yeah. So I was the first one to donate. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I had no idea, bro. I donated. I found his thing like randomly. I think it popped up in my feed. The app thing he was doing on his story.
Yeah.
I clicked on his thing, his profile, and I was like, oh, I don't think I follow this guy. And then maybe it's a reel that
Yeah.
popped up. So then he had I went to the Linktree or the Linktree things,
Yeah.
and he had donate to the thing. I looked and see what he was doing. It was, I was like, oh shit, he's building an app for this thing
Mhm.
because we're all getting, canceled on here.
Yeah.
And so I donated right away.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I was like, dude, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
So
I know. It's
he
gonna be
texted me
cool.
back and was like, hey, do you want your logo on the or on the home screen of
Mhm.
this app? And I was like, uh, okay. Like
Yeah.
I said, well, that's not why I donated, but yeah, that'd be cool. He's like,
Yeah.
no problem. So he did that and he showed me a screenshot of it. It was like right away too.
Yeah.
So, cause I sent him my logo, the PNG, my logo, and he did it right away. And so then I donated again. I was like, this guy's cool as fuck. I said, dude, we need to get on the podcast and talk about this thing. And that's
Yeah.
how it came up.
No, they're really cool. So he was on Oddballs, him and Dakota,
Yeah.
before they started their new one, White Horse Milsim. And when they like fell apart, we grabbed the other guy on Oddballs. So there's Hunter. If you see in this Hunter, I love you, buddy. But yeah, we grabbed Hunter, so he was on Oddballs too. So we know them pretty well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if Minty's up in MSU yet or not. I know he's like planning on like going up there.
Yeah. The fall.
Yeah. So we've all actually like all of us kind of met at like Cedar Airsoft. It's a field here in like north of Grand Rapids, and that's where we all kind of met. Like Izzy used to go there.
Yeah.
You
Shout out
remember her?
Izzy.
Yeah. So she's been
Oh,
wanting
yeah.
to play with us. I need to hit her up.
Dude, for real. I thought you guys
Yeah.
did already.
I don't. I haven't seen
You're
her
just
in a while.
in a similar area. Okay.
Yeah, I know she goes to Hole in the Wall, which is in Bangor,
Oh, okay.
a little farther out. But we just haven't really gone there. So I know she plays there. But
Yeah.
she asked me like, let me know where you guys are going. I'll have to hit her up here.
Yeah.
See, but
Well,
yeah.
that's how I found her to have her on the podcast was through you guys. Because I
Okay.
think I don't know if it was after your guys' podcast came. Well, it was after your guys' podcast came out, but maybe you and I were commenting on somebody else's thing, and she commented on something, and that's how I found.
Yeah, we were doing that Instagram live that night.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah. That's
Oh
what
my
we were
God,
doing.
dude.
She was on that. Yeah.
That's right,
That's how I forgot about that. That was
dude.
fun.
I did too.
That
Oh
was
my
super
God,
fun.
dude. And the ideas we had when we were talking about the chaos podcast
Bro,
or whatever.
I'm still down.
I
I'm
still,
down.
I really do. I really do. I
Yeah.
want to do something like that because there's something really fun about these group, podcasts or whatever. And, like that backspin we do. And then, in a couple weeks, well, actually next week, I'm doing, one with all girls. So it's
Oh,
it's
there
a
you go.
group, a huge group of us, and it's all girls throughout. All the, and I think all of them, or I've had each of them on the podcast before. Yeah, I
Okay.
did. But so I'm gonna start doing these group sessions. It's cool, man. It's really
Yeah.
fun. But yeah, we
You
need to do a
know,
chaos podcast with you guys, and yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
we should do debates between teams or something like that.
Oh shit!
That'd be so much fun. I'll
Wouldn't
dress up
it?
like Ron Burgundy when we do it. Like I'll go get my hair cut and everything. I'll get the burgundy suit. He'll be like, "Damn, I look good." Like
Oh
that whole
shit!
thing.
Oh my god!
Shit.
Oh, that's funny, dude. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
But no, that'd be super fun. I forgot about that idea. That'd be fun. But yeah.
Yeah, those are fun. I really don't do enough of those type of things like Instagram lives.
Yeah.
I rarely do them. Rarely do
Yeah.
them. And I don't know. I did one session on my own, and I would have never
Okay.
thought to do it until I jumped on with you guys that first
Yeah.
time when you invited me on. And I did. What the fuck was I doing? Oh, I was getting ready to write these letters that I
Yeah.
send to people. And bro, I don't know how long I was on there because I was rambling and I was doing this writing thing. I was, but yeah, I don't even know. I never even went back and looked at it
Yeah.
because
Oh,
on Instagram Live, it's just like you hit go and then I guess I can't remember. Does it give you an option to save it or something
I
at
think
the
it
end?
does, but
Yeah.
I always just click out of it on accident. Like I'm like, all right, I got stuff I gotta I've just sat here for like 3 hours. I gotta go kind of thing. But yeah,
I think I
sure
saved
not.
mine. Yeah, it's on there. It's probably embarrassing as fuck, but I don't give a shit. Whatever. Fuck.
It's worth it. You're having fun.
That's how most of our YouTube lives were when we were doing our YouTube live stuff.
You used to do
Dude.
these live?
Not these.
Oh,
We
I
used
was
to
like, you're
do-
ballsy for that.
No. No, we used to do. I have done. I've done 2 of these podcasts live,
Okay.
and because I'm not a big fan of it for the podcast. Doing it live, but just honestly, because of the the nature of like the audio, the internet, like there's so many different things that
Yeah.
can mess up. And so if somebody is like if our internet goes out or if it lags, like
Yeah.
you can't cut that out.
No.
And it's like this long pause between somebody's talking and it's just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. No, I can see that. And then if you do cut it, it's gonna look real goofy. People are gonna be like,
Yeah.
"Yo, where'd the last 20 minutes go, dog?"
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And these I don't really edit too much. I put the little end thing on,
Yeah.
the little outro music,
I
whatever.
saw you. Is that new? Did you do a newer one?
No.
Okay. There
The
was
end?
one I saw. Yeah, there was
Yeah.
a newer since when we did it last. I don't remember seeing that style of an outro, but it looks sweet. The last one I watched Rambo's
Oh.
Dakotas, and I was like, oh, maybe I just didn't notice it, but I was like, that looks so cool.
Yeah, which one did I do on his? Shit, I don't even know.
I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I
I'll,
just was listening to them all audio, and that one was I happened to watch the video.
Oh, gotcha.
on
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one. Like,
Uh-huh.
I remember looking at it and go, oh, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, well, I have 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
I have an intro and an outro.
Okay. Do you just have presets in there and you just kind of throw them in? Is that how that works?
Yeah, so
Okay.
well, when I started getting serious about the podcast,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do an intro because all these different podcasts have intros. I didn't want
Yeah.
one. Like deep down, like me thinking of it, I didn't want one. So I like just being like when I'm listening to them on audio,
Mhm.
where it just starts where the people are talking.
Yeah.
That's my personal preference.
Okay.
For other podcasts or whatever, it's just like I wish a lot of these podcasts, like the Joe Rogan one, his intro is perfect because it's super short. Okay.
Yeah.
But I really, if I'm listening to a bunch of them consecutively,
Yeah.
I'd rather have just right into the talking. Like, I already know which one I clicked on. Okay. I don't
Yeah.
need an intro to tell me, like, cause there's some of them that are, these intros are really long and they're really
Okay.
fucking loud, right? When I have
Yeah,
earbuds
that
in
sucks.
and
That
it's
sucks.
like rock music and
Yeah.
fucking metal. Okay. Which I
Yeah.
love, right? We're actually going to a metal concert in 2 weeks
Oh, hell yeah.
up in Charlotte, North Carolina. That'll
Oh,
be
for
the
sure.
second one we've gone to in the last like 6 months.
Oh,
But
sweet.
yeah, dude.
Do your live stream there. Get in that
Oh
mosh
my
pit and just
God.
go around and yeah, with your
Oh,
phone.
dude. And I get wasted when I'm there. So
Well, yeah.
I'm taking when I get home, like the next day, I'm looking at my phone. I've got like 100 videos. Like,
Yeah.
holy
You're
shit.
like, when did I take these? Oh God, what did I do?
Woo! Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Hey, that makes it fun though. If you like wake up the next morning, you're like looking at your phone, like people are taking like,
It
bro,
does.
where are you? Like, are you okay? Like
Yep.
that's always a good night. Yeah.
Yeah. So these intros, there's like this heavy music. It's cool. Okay, the intros
Yeah.
are cool. I get it. But when I'm listening to a podcast, like, if I want to listen to catch up to some or whatever, I'm 2 or 3 in a row,
Yeah.
and they've got the same, the intro. So their podcast ends, then it goes to the next one to autoplay, and it's like I got to turn my volume down because whoever does their podcast doesn't know how to like auto level their intro music with their how their volume is for their podcast.
Yeah.
It should all be the same, so I don't have to turn it down and then turn it up when your podcast starts.
Talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I really try to make an effort to. I'm not perfect at it, but for my outro music,
Mhm.
I really make an effort to make the. I'll pull the volume down to the same level as our talking, right?
Oh, okay.
So that when it ends, it doesn't go blast your eardrums out. When it goes
Yeah.
to the outro. If I'm going to err or make it, I'd rather err on the side of it being my outro being a little bit lower,
Okay.
which is fine because it's not going to hurt him. It's not going to, you don't have to do
Yeah.
anything.
It's kind
I
of
don't
like
care if
that.
it's loud. I don't like having to stop when I'm working. I've work gloves on. I'm drilling something or whatever. And this thing
Yeah.
is, if somebody's intro is like a fucking minute long, and some of
Yeah.
them are,
Yeah.
I have to pull my phone out and go, Jesus Christ, bro, and turn all the way down. And I don't want to unlock the screen because I have gloves on, my hands are dirty, whatever, or I'm, plumbing, so it's wet. So I don't want to unlock the screen and skip forward to skip the intro. Like
Yeah.
these are just things I think about when I do mine. And I'm like,
Yeah.
so anyway, I had an intro that I made. If you go back to the older ones, I don't think I went back and actually, no, I didn't. They're part of the video on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's built and it's already into the, edited into the video. So
Okay.
there's this, the intro where it's the podcast intro. Let me see if I can start it here without it blasting my, yeah, right. So I've got this like, poppy kind of like business, upbeat sales,
Yeah.
pitch kind of music to it.
Yeah.
And then it's the same as our outro as far as
Okay.
the logo, but
Yeah.
what I did was I put the word podcast that kind of flies in from behind and then
Mhm.
slaps on to, underneath the logo. And then it's
Yeah.
got this dun 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 dun, whatever kind
Yeah.
of business kind of like Tony Robbins is about to run out on stage or
Yeah.
something, the motivational speaker thing. And so I did that, and I put that on every intro, or that was our intro for all of them.
Okay.
And I'm listening to them at work because I'm like, because I don't have, when I put them up, I was putting out so many, I was like, I don't have time to kind of listen to them. dude, there was a couple of them where I forgot to cut something out that somebody said, "Hey, can you cut that out?"
Oh, you
And
left it?
I left it. Now, you guys didn't hear it because I before I left for work, I fixed it and
Yeah.
re-uploaded it. But
Okay.
I released these on the audio part an hour before, like I released them at 8 a.m. and
Okay.
the YouTube video comes out at 9. So I'll listen to it while I'm getting ready for work. And I was like, oh shit. Oh my God, I forgot to cut that out. So I hurry up
Yeah.
and go in and remove it off of everything, take it
Yeah.
down and then go in and edit it and then put it back up. I'm like, oh my God. But anyway, so I listened to these every day, when I was putting them out. So, to make sure, kind of like double check. Well,
Yeah.
this fucking intro would start and I'm going, God, I'm so tired of this fucking song. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want a fucking intro. I never wanted an intro. I'm sitting here talking to myself like this, like,
Yeah.
like, what am I doing? Fuck this
Yeah.
intro. So I just stopped using it. I took
Okay.
it off. Yeah.
Well,
So
hey, if you
anyway,
don't like it, I mean, dude, you got the keys to the castle.
right.
So,
Yeah. I don't know. I'm like, if I'm listening to somebody's podcast, I do like the end one because it's short and it lets everyone know if they're going to like listen to a few of them in a row,
yeah.
like, hey, it ended. Okay. Now it ended. And then the next one will start.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
You were gonna do like a sponsorship. I saw on the website like you could sponsor a podcast.
Yes.
So like
That's
if TST threw in some like TST could get a Titanic put up.
yes.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
So
Like if we just send
I'm
you,
so
like,
glad you brought that up, man, because I put that. So I was updating the store and
yeah.
updating some of the merchandise, and I created a new hat with. I created a new logo for the podcast,
Okay.
just for the podcast. So our regular logo is the T with the triangle around it,
Yeah.
upside down triangle. Well, then I use that inside the little icon of the headphones.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like a headphone icon or whatever. And then it's my tagline is "Get casted." So that's not actually grammatically correct. It's it would you would have to say "Get cast," but
Yeah.
I like the play on words. So "Get casted" um, is hey, sign up to get on the podcast, right?
Yeah.
So there's a couple things there. One is when I did the podcast with Skirmish, Brandon that owns Skirmish,
Yeah.
that Skirmish system. His tagline is "Stay connected" or something like that, or "Get
Okay.
connected."
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, that's cool. And I'm gonna do "Get casted." So I made this logo, and anyway, so I was updating the store, and right before that, I did the podcast with Hefe Airsoft.
We just got sponsored by him.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
He's cool, bro.
Dude, he just sent me like all these slides. He's like, "Bro, I'll put them to the side. What do you want?" I was like, "Thank you." Like, dude, he's
That's
super
awesome.
cool. He came out of nowhere for us too. Like, he
Yeah.
just hit us up on Instagram. Was like, "Yo, you guys want to sponsor?" That was the first team sponsorship we got.
Oh,
So,
nice. Hell yeah,
we
dude.
had like one from a field, like a local field, but it
Gotcha.
was just kind of like in name. We didn't really,
Right.
nothing happened with it. So, but no, he's pretty sweet.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He's trying to get his brand out there, and that's a good way to do it.
Oh yeah,
So and it's a great way to form a relationship
Yeah.
with a company and then an airsoft team. But so he asked me after him and I had done the podcast, he messaged me soon after and was like, "Hey, would you like to get sponsored? Like I'm looking to, our
Yeah.
goals line up, like what we're trying to do." And we've talked about it before in the past. Me and the guys
Yeah.
have talked about sponsorship stuff. And so what I told him was I wasn't really looking for one because I don't know how I could help.
Yeah.
I don't go out and play, I
Well, you
mean,
do
I
have
can
a
talk
big
about it.
podcast.
Yeah, I can talk about it. So, well, that's what gave me the idea was, you know what? Let me put this out there for people. Maybe
Yeah.
they can pay to sponsor just one episode.
Okay.
And then, so what you can do is, and so anyway, so I created this little thing. I threw it up there when I was, on the storefront when I was doing, and when I was updating these other, when I created the hat and the T-shirt and stuff with that
Yeah.
new logo on it for the podcast, and coffee mug, whatever. So I thought, let me put this up there if somebody wants to do that. But see, my plan was to put that up there and then make a video explaining like what this is, and hey, there's a new line of merchandise you can get if you want to, get casted,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. And then, well, then I never made the explanation video. So,
Yeah.
well, listen, bro, I'm going to tell you. So here, I was doing 5 podcasts a week. I was releasing. I came up with this idea. Yeah, dude. I was.
Dude, you're grinding
I did
out
that
here.
for 6 weeks, maybe more.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I did it. I started doing it before Christmas, and I just this week here,
Yeah.
or maybe last week, is my first week of going back to 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I was working, full time, coming home, doing these, posting them every day, Monday through Friday. Well, then my Jeep broke. Then
Oh.
I have double doors on the back of the house that are
Okay.
glass. The
Yeah.
glass shattered. It's tempered
it
glass.
shatter?
Yeah, it shattered. It cracked. And,
Oh.
tempered glass doesn't crack.
Yeah.
It just,
Yeah.
so,
a million pieces.
yeah, it was like a month ago.
Okay.
When we had, maybe like 3 weeks ago, when we had like 2 or 3 nights in a row, it was like 20 degrees in South Carolina. Houses
Okay.
aren't used to that shit. They're like, fuck you. So,
Yeah,
no, I
dude.
don't know.
That's
It's
some
like,
that's some
they
Michigan
were-
bullshit.
it is, bro. So, it was, they were old. They were original doors. This thing was built
Okay.
in 87 or 89 or something like that.
Okay.
So very old. But, I think it shifted. I think because of the cold, maybe
Oh, yeah.
the house shifted just enough for it to crack. So, anyway, so I had to decide, do I want to replace these? I mean, I had to cover up the hole. So I taped plastic over it.
Yeah.
So that broke. That was a big project. I literally just got done with that like last week, that project,
Okay.
because when I looked up double doors, they were like $700 to $800 for the cheapest
Okay.
ones to fit in there.
Yeah. Those aren't cheap.
Yeah, they're not cheap. And then, or I could build my own wall, just take the old ones out, put a wall there, not have doors there, because we don't use it. We never used it.
Okay.
So we have a back door that goes out onto a big deck that I built. Me and my
Okay.
kids built. And then that door down at the other end of the house is in the living room. It's a weird spot, and we never used it. We used it once, like 12 years ago, to bring in a couch and love seat or something.
Oh,
Because
when you
they're
try to get that couch out, you're gonna be like, "Damn, why did I
I
put
know.
a wall there?"
I'm like, oh shit. But I'm like, so I already had half the supplies. It cost me, so I redid the whole room. So I took those out. I built a wall there. I did a bunch of shit. Okay, like remodeled the whole family room.
Okay.
All new furniture, all new electrical, all new. I added a couple outlets. I put one up on the wall above the fireplace so I could hang the TV up there. So I put an outlet up there. I had to take that wall out because the stud behind there was not sturdy enough to hold the TV, and I mounted the soundbar on the TV, so it's extra weight.
Okay. Yeah.
So I took the wall out, reinforced the stud with other studs, and then put the wall back, fixed it, put an electrical outlet in there, had to run power, all that shit. So anyway, it was a big project. It cost me $700 for everything, to redo that whole room.
That's not
No,
bad.
it was $800
Still
for
not
everything.
bad.
That's including the furniture.
That's
So,
not bad at all. You can spend $1,000 on a couch easily.
bro,
now. Like the
Yeah.
shit they come up with is
we got cheaper stuff. It's new, but we
Yeah.
don't use that room that much. Like, it's
Yeah.
fun to sit in there when people come over. We have parties, or whatever. We have sports on there and stuff.
yeah.
So anyway, so that was a big project. I was in between. I was working on my Jeep. I was doing all this shit. So my
that's a
plan was, And then something else. There was a couple other things that happened. We babysit our grandkids in between when our son's busy, him and his wife. So anyway, there was like a handful of things that broke or happened,
Yeah.
in a row. You know how it goes.
Yeah. It's never one thing.
Threes. Yeah, it's never
Yeah.
one thing. So so anyway, we did all that, and I was still doing these podcasts every night.
Okay.
And so then I'm trying to add this new merch in there and this new thing with the get casted, like hey there.
That's my girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hi. So we were I was very busy, very busy. And so my plan in my head was I'm going to make a instructional video on how this get casted thing works, where somebody could go on there and sponsor an episode.
Yeah.
It never came out. So anyway, that was a long fucking explanation to say thank you for bringing it up, because I forgot about it. But yes.
Yeah.
So what it is, you can I just threw it up there. I'm not really set on price or anything like that. I just, if somebody wants to sponsor an episode, they can go on there, click on that thing, and then give me some details on what do you want, shout it out.
Yeah.
Like I can do a whole, almost like an ad, right?
Yeah.
You know how these podcasts, whatever, they'll read like an sponsored ad,
Yeah.
or this podcast is sponsored by blah blah blah, and then
Yeah.
I can talk about it for 30 seconds to a minute, whatever, and then in the middle of the podcast I can take stop and say, hey, by the way, this is sponsored by TST. This episode is
Yeah.
sponsored by TST. Shout out to them. They're in Michigan. Give a little bio,
Yeah.
or whatever that whoever wants to do that, whatever kind of info they give me,
Yeah.
or event. If you were hosting an event with your team,
Yeah.
and you want to get the word out, I could put it. And the cool thing about this is, if, and I'm not really set on the details yet, as far as the episode thing, I can let that ad run on all the different, I can add it to all the different podcasts just with one click.
Oh, well,
So-
like a timer. Like if you go through a
Yep.
podcast, like so many hours, minutes, or whatever,
Mhm.
and then it'll put it in. Okay.
Yeah, see, this is why I pay for Buzzsprout. I pay for
Okay.
the service. I could do it free through Spotify and whatever in Anchor, but
Yeah.
I use that because I was trying to think ahead if I wanted to do these ads
Yeah.
for people or for whatever. Then I can add it in. One click, it adds it to every episode in the beginning. It'll be
Okay.
you can choose mid-roll, whatever.
Yeah. That's
So
pretty cool.
yeah, so that could be
Yeah.
that's an option. But yeah, so yeah, you guys, if somebody wants to get sponsored or sponsor an episode,
Bro,
then
we would definitely do that. Like if I send you
Yeah.
like mini Titanic and just pay you to hold it up and say TST. Dude,
Yeah,
I'd be
for
so
sure.
down for that.
It'd be cool, bro. Yeah, we could come up
Yeah.
with a little whatever, a tagline, or if you want to promote
Yeah.
something, that you guys are doing to get
be
the word
fun.
out, bro.
Yeah.
It could literally go on every single episode on the audio part, not the YouTube ones, but
Yeah.
on the audio part, over, just with one click, like
Yeah.
easy,
No, that'd be sweet. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
That'd be sweet.
Hell
We'll,
yeah.
we'll
So-
definitely, when you get it like fine tuned and you're ready for it, dude, we'll
Yeah.
definitely hit you up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for somebody to kind of. I'll do one for free, the first one, because I need to get my feet wet with it. I don't know what I'm
Yeah.
doing, so we can learn together,
Okay.
and yeah, it'd be fun. So
No, dude, I'll do something like that then, and then
That'd be cool.
We'll do like a returning thing with it too.
right,
That'd be sweet.
okay,
That'd be so much fun. Dude,
yeah, it'd be fun as
I'm
shit,
just
bro.
psyched to hear people here, like on a podcast, the
Right.
Titanic swim team. Like this
Yeah.
all started as a joke.
And I could be like, yeah, whatever you got, you shout out your Instagram, like, hey, remember this episode sponsored by Titanic Swim Team, TST 1912, whatever.
How
Go
ridiculous
check them out on.
that sounds.
Go check out their banned and canceled Instagram page.
Yeah, dude, we got a bunch of us that are in that boat now. Like, there's some of us that haven't, like, some people haven't just don't post. Like, there's
Yeah.
a couple people that don't, and they're in the clear. But I know the second they post, they're gonna get those flags. Then,
Yep.
yeah, then everyone they're gonna go back through everything in the past and all that. So
You know what's weird is I'm trying to figure out why my posts haven't been ganked either because, or, a lot of them, the
yeah,
thumbnail I use, it's people in action, like holding their
yeah,
gun or like, I don't
it's
know.
weird. They like
It's
pick and
so weird.
choose because we got flagged. So when we posted on Instagram, Hefe's logo has the two guns in it.
Yeah.
They flagged that for that logo. Like
What?
we announced a new sponsor, and they're like, "Yeah, you can't post that." And they wanted us to remove it.
Oh, Jesus.
I was like, "Dog, like, how else are we going to tell people? Like, that's the whole point of this gig." But they flagged that, like, but they were fine with other stuff. That I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm out in the field with a GoPro, like shooting people. Like, I could understand, like, okay, some of those might look bad.
Yeah.
Then you go after the logo. I don't get that.
Yeah. It's weird, right?
Yeah. It's kind of fun.
Maybe it's maybe because they're just now implementing it. Maybe it's it's not a person, it's like their
Oh,
algorithm. It's like the AI is learning.
oh, yeah.
So it recognizes gun, the shape, the silhouette,
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
I'm guessing. I don't even know.
It
And
could
so
be.
maybe that's what it is. And then it kicks it out automatically. And then you go, hey, review, and somebody
Yeah,
has to look at it. And if the person that looks at it on that particular day is
yeah.
in a good mood and they're
Then you
fine, they're
get,
like, oh, I get it. Okay, yeah, you're good.
yeah.
And if they're like, if somebody's looking at it that's like pissy mood, had a bad morning, and they fucking hate guns, like to
Yeah,
the,
you're screwed.
like completely hate guns,
Yeah,
then they're like, nope.
yeah, yeah. That's true. I wonder how that process works. Like
Yeah.
when they cancel people and all that, or just like ban posts
Well,
because,
did you see the
yeah.
Twitter files
Bro, that's
that
wild.
Elon
That's
Musk has been
wild. No
releasing?
one's talking about that. The feds are like targeting people.
Bro,
Isn't that weird?
now look,
Like,
if someone today, like present day, right now, if
yeah,
someone watches mainstream media, wherever you get it, on your phone, on TV, whatever,
yeah.
any kind of mainstream channel, if you watch that and really believe what they're pushing,
Oh,
you're
dog.
a fucking idiot,
Moron.
okay?
Yeah,
I don't
dude.
care if you get offended by this. You can
I'm
piss
right there
off.
with you.
Then you need to pull your head out of the sand. At least question
It's a psyop.
what, like, how in the fuck is some of this news, like some of those train derailment things,
Oh,
those weren't
yeah.
getting, hardly anyone knew about them.
No.
And then there's other things being pushed. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't understand
It's like the
what's going
Epstein
on,
stuff.
you don't even have to understand what's
Yeah.
going on. You just need to know, if you watch these mainstream media, news and go, yeah, I believe everything there, then you're a fucking retard. Okay.
I know.
I'm just telling you.
Now watch. Are you going to post this on YouTube?
Yeah.
They're going to listen to this and be like, nope, nope, nope,
Done.
nope.
Done. This podcast is done.
We'll get canceled together. I'm a fan of it.
Hey, bring it on, bro. Bring it on.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I really don't mind.
I don't either.
There are some things we need, I would cater to certain rules,
Yeah.
to try to get the information out there, the word out there,
Yeah.
or to get these interviews out there or whatever. But, certain ones I'm not doing. So like
Yeah.
cussing and, cause I've had people that have YouTube channels when I have them
Yeah.
on, they'll ask me before we start recording, oh, can we cuss on here? Because I don't cuss on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I'm going, well, you don't have to. I
Yeah.
talk the way I talk. I don't try to. It just, I don't say certain things on purpose.
Yeah.
I mean, I have. When somebody's asked
Yeah.
me or has made a comment about it, I'm like, let's just get it out of the way, okay? Goddamn shit, motherfucker, piss ass, pussy, okay? Whatever. Like, just say all the shit, okay? and then they'll laugh and be like, okay, yeah, I got it. We can just talk out. Yeah, just talk freely,
Yeah.
man. Be yourself. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's the best way to do it. Like, just chilling.
Yeah, just chilling, bro. Let's
Yeah.
just chill. We're
I'll
not
see you with
assholes,
that
okay?
Bud Light.
Yeah. Right? Hell yeah, man. I mean,
I was
that's
gonna
just
go get one, but
yeah. It's cool, dude.
yeah. No.
But
Harry's beer
so
now,
anyway, I feel like I've been talking about myself and my shit for forever, which this is supposed to be about you.
no, dude, I'm just happy to be here. I'm just chilling.
Yeah, me too, man. It's cool. Yeah, I mean, every time I'm on here, I just make a new friend. We just hang out. You know, if I ever travel in Michigan,
Dude, you gotta hit us up.
I mean, maybe.
Come
You
on.
know, I'm a Ohio State fan, so crossing to
Dude.
Michigan.
Come on. Come on. I don't like Michigan. It's okay.
It's
Okay.
funny.
I'm behind enemy lines here. Like I'm from Florida originally. It's okay. You can come here.
You know what's wild is okay, you're from Florida and you live in Michigan.
Yeah.
Tonka, you know, call sign Tonka. You follow Tonka?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's from Michigan, lives in Florida,
Yeah.
and he's a Michigan fan.
Isn't
Wolverines
that
fan.
wild? Everyone's like switching. I met
Yeah.
through that group of guys. I met Reaper one day.
Yeah.
He just like showed up at Motor City in Detroit.
Right,
there.
that's where he
And, like,
plays.
Yeah, and he was just like, "Yo, I'm coming just to link up with you." I was like, "That's so wild."
Dude. He yeah, I talked with him. He's got that R1 motorcycle, you know. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
"You ever gonna ride that to the field?" He's like, "Hell no!" I
that
said,
part-
"Come on, dude."
That parking lot at Motor City's crazy, dude. Like, there's
That's what he's
like,
saying.
yeah, dude, it's nuts. Like, I'm surprised people's cars don't get like totaled there. Like sometimes after it turns into like a car meet. It looks like sometimes.
Oh shit,
Yeah, it's a pretty cool place.
dude! The podcast that comes out tomorrow, the guy I was talking to, that's what he used to do. His Instagram is the first half of his Instagram, and he's got a shit ton of posts.
Yeah.
Is all car stuff, like really good pictures of cars, like sports cars,
Yeah.
Ferraris, Lamborghinis, all kind of shit like that, high end shit. And he used to go to car meets all the time, and then and I was like, he got into motorcycle meets, and he got out of the car scene because he said it was getting really bad. Like people were
Really?
fighting. He goes, it was just so toxic, man. Every time it was just all it was everyone just fighting. Like two guys stripping their shirts off, going at it, and
Kind of fun to watch.
girls over here twerking. I'm like, and what's wrong with this? I
Yeah.
mean, this sounds fun to me.
Yeah.
So, but he's like, yeah, and it was just hard to, you know, and then the cops would show up. It was a fucking pain in the ass.
That
So,
would be annoying.
yeah,
Like,
that would
like,
be
If
annoying.
you're out and it's like you got to worry about that kind.
Right.
That's never fun to worry about that.
Well, especially because most, you know, I can't remember what state he's in, but you know, most guys are, you know, they're either drinking or smoking weed. I mean, you know, you don't want
Yeah.
fucking cops at this big group gathering,
Yeah.
you know?
They got all of us like, you know, in a pen at that point, and they're just going to come in, pick and choose. I don't want to be
Right.
standing in there. Yeah.
Fuck that, bro. So yeah, he went over to motorcycles, but yeah. So anyway, he was talking about the car meet stuff, but yeah, that one comes out tomorrow. He's pretty funny.
Oh,
So
hell yeah. No, I'll have to watch.
hell
that.
yeah, dude. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's so you guys so how did you start the team, TST?
So actually, so at the house I am right now, about how many doors down were we when we were living? Like right down, it was like 5, 10. Well, we were like 10 doors down, so we had this house with me, Long Dong, Aquafish, and Miggy. Or
Long
not Miggy,
Dong?
and Bobby. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's his call sign. Is Long Dong Johnson.
Yeah, he was on the I remember him on there.
Yeah, he's a little blonde kid.
Yeah.
We all lived together, and then after like COVID, we were just all so bored, and we were like, I think Sean Aquafish, that's his call sign. I think he brought it up. He was like, "Bro, let's go play airsoft." And so we just went and played, and then we started this team then as like a joke. Like we're like, we were gonna call it like the 280 Pompeii Fun Run. Like we had a bunch of names, and we picked Titanic Swim
You
Team.
guys are sick, bro.
Yeah, it's fun. You gotta have fun with it.
Right?
But dude, we started it, and then we just people kept joining, like, and now we're up to like 14 people in
Yeah.
total. And then we got like sponsored by that field, which we are like, oh shit, okay, now this is like semi legit. And now we're sponsored by Hefes, and we're going all over the place, and it's kind of just snowballed. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's weird how it started, because it like we never meant it to go anywhere, but it just did,
Yep.
And it's like we're still the little guys out there. Like when we show up places, people are like, if they know about us, they're like, oh man, it's those motherfuckers from TST, it's the kids, they're here. But it's fun.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, it's just kind of fun to see where it goes. That's kind of where we're at. So let's see how big we can get it, I guess.
Sure, man.
Yeah, that's
That's
pretty
cool.
much how we started, just as a
Where
joke.
you guys so you've in the last few months, where have you guys gone? And like you've gone to a bunch of
Yeah.
different places, right?
Yeah, so we went. So this was our official like first month back. So we went to Motor City, BCA, and we went to Indiana to go to HTK.
Yeah.
And then next month we're going to Odin's and MK at the end, and then we're going to back to Motor City. I think we're going to go find another new field here in Michigan. Just because we're traveling, it's kind of nice to stay in Michigan for a little bit, financially,
Sure.
and all that. Some people just don't want to, they can strain on some people.
Well, of course,
then, yeah. So that's like next month, but we're starting it. We want to go out of state more. Like that's our goal. Like in
Right.
December, we're talking about actually going to Bellahack down by you.
Ooh.
So yeah, if we do
Oh, yeah,
that,
dude.
yeah, we'll definitely let you know. We're thinking about doing it in December sometime. So that'll be pretty fun.
December, isn't that is that Rev?
Yeah, that's the
The
one
Rev
we were
event?
looking at. Yeah. I think it was the 11th or something
Oh,
like
okay.
that. I don't know. But we were looking at that because we were like, dude, let's go through DC and like check that out. And then we'll go to Bellahack. And then we were like, dude, we should eat E-Rock up when we go down there and see what's going on. So if you're
No
there,
shit.
yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna look up. I need to look up how far it is from me. So you guys are planning on going there this year?
We're thinking about it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we haven't like set anything in stone yet, but there's definitely like a lot of interest too. So
Yeah.
So if you
For
see
real,
anyone
dude.
from TST down there in December, it's probably us.
Ballahack. I think it's on Ballahack Road. Actually, I think that's what the let's see if this is it. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Ballahack Airsoft Field. See, I've looked it up before. I just forgot where.
Yeah.
Yep, it's on Ballahack Road. All right. Directions. It's
I
not
think
that
it's
far.
so many people there. It looks like so much
7
fun.
hour. 7 hour drive. That ain't bad.
Okay. Yeah, dude, it was like I want to say like a 14 to 19, something crazy like that.
Woo!
For us. Yeah, so I was
Damn.
like, dude, I want to fly down there. But everyone else, when I was talking to them, they're like, no, fuck that. We got to drive. And I was like, okay.
Well, I mean, so your flying is,
It'd be about the same.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
tickets. So you pay a little more probably,
Yeah.
I guess, because you can, one ticket for one person. But whereas if you're driving, in a van or something, if there's 6 of you, then you
Yeah.
all kind of share the costs of, gas and whatever. But flying is, I mean, it's a pain either way. But
Oh, yeah.
for me, if it was 15-hour drive, I'm flying. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
I'm
kinda
not
where I
doing that
was
drive,
like,
bro.
it sounds nice to fly, but also it'd be kind of cool to stop in DC, check that
Yeah.
out. There's a lot of cool stuff there. So
Well, from you, man, where you're at, shit, to Virginia,
Yeah, Grand Rapids, Michigan is where I am.
right?
Yeah,
You're
that's like,
yeah, you've got a lot of stuff in between there
oh yeah,
that you could stop and if you want to make a. The problem is with driving, it takes so long, and then if you wanted to stop places, you add another day. It's like
yeah,
you stay in a hotel. Like then it gets really fucking expensive.
oh yeah,
You know.
yeah, yeah. That's yeah. We're thinking about it. I'd like to. I've always seen the YouTube, and then if we could somehow link up down there and like link up with other people, that'd be so cool.
Right.
Go down there, yeah.
Hell yeah,
So
dude.
I'd be, yeah. We're looking at it right now. I'll let you know if we decide on it.
Yeah, somebody else was telling me about going there this year, and
Yeah,
I was like, I keep talking about it. I need to plan something and go out there because I really want to meet Swamp Sniper.
that'd be cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
he runs that, doesn't he?
yeah, that's his
Yeah,
field.
that's his field. Okay, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, if we do it, maybe I'll bring Minty and everyone else, like Izzy and all of them,
Oh
and
shit,
we'll
dude,
all come down. That'd be
that'd
sweet.
be fucking
They'd be
nuts.
so down. Like if I texted them, be like,
Oh, I'm
"Yo, if you guys
sure.
want to," they'd be so down.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
that would be fun, bro.
Yeah, that'd be
Hell yeah,
yeah.
dude. Yeah, I haven't really. I went to last year. I went to my first two big events was last year.
Yeah, you hit me
Stonebreaker,
up
huh?
for you texted me if I was going to
Oh,
Iron
Iron
Dagger.
Dagger. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I was like, "Where's that at?" And it said you were down south, like it was a week away, and I was like,
Yeah.
"I don't know, bud."
I can't remember. There was something that happened. Maybe I saw one of your posts, and it made me think that maybe you guys were going to an event like that. Or maybe I was just half drunk and I don't know what the fuck. And I was like, I sent you a message
Yeah,
and was like, "Oh, are you guys going to this Iron Dagger?" Um,
yeah,
and we know what it was too. Was there were I think 8 different groups of people
yeah.
that were going there from all different places that I was going to meet up with.
Okay.
So there was Mr. OT.
Yeah,
Um, I don't think
I
was Hell
talked to
Yeah there.
someone about it.
I think Hell Yeah was there. Mr. OT, Hell
Okay.
Yeah, Gorilla Gun Club,
Okay.
um,
Okay.
uh, Radar. So Radar is up in PA or New
Okay.
York, one of those two. I had him on the podcast. Admin Airsoft.
Okay.
He was there. Evan, he was
Yeah,
there, and there was like 2 or 3 other people that I
that's
had on the
cool.
podcast. So it was like,
Yeah.
oh, Tryhards from Florida.
Yeah, they were the ones right after us. They were that
Yeah,
next team podcast. I remember watching that one.
yeah, that's right.
I hit them up and I was like, "Yo, let's race our tanks." They're like, "Bet if you ever come down here, bring it down." And I was like, "Okay."
You
That'd be
saw
cool.
their Hummer. They got the H2.
They got a much nicer vehicle, as sad as that is to admit. They got like, dude, our
I was
90
like, okay, these
97
dudes,
Mercury's nothing compared to that.
they got some fucking money if they're taking an H2 that looks as nice as that one and
Oh
just cutting
yeah,
the fucking ceiling out, like cutting the
yeah.
roof out and slapping a turret in there, like,
Minigun too.
bro,
Yeah, I
that's
saw
fucking
that. I was like,
crazy.
they got a little more funds than us. Like, we got this car for like $600. That was a wild one. Like, I was at the doctor's office when we got that. I was like, down there, and Mason, one of our guys, texted me. He's like, "Bro, he's gonna give it to us for like $600, but we have to be there in an hour." And it's like exactly an hour away,
Oh my
and I'm already
god.
at a doctor's on. I'm like, "Bro, tell him we'll be down there." And I'd like jump in the car. We'd go down there and like pick that thing up at like 10 o'clock at night. Drive back. Like, dude, that thing was so scary driving too. Like, it was a piece of shit, but it was so much fun. Like, it was
Had it been sitting for a while too?
Uh, I don't know if it's been sitting. Now it has. It's been all winter sitting somewhere, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, apparently it still runs. They went over there the other day, and they're like, she still starts up, but it's like
Damn.
the mirrors were falling off when we were driving that thing. Like, I got a video somewhere of me sitting there like screaming, it's angry at us, and it's like banging on the window, and yeah,
Holy
it was like-
shit.
yeah, dude, it was like in pieces. Like there was junk all over it. Like it was nasty. Like when we found that thing, but we're like, sweet, we got a car.
Right.
Yeah, got pulled over in it. That was fun. Almost lost it to impound, but the second cop that came up was like super cool. He's like, "What are
Yeah.
you guys doing?" I was like, "Oh man, you're not. We're making an like a tank, like an airsoft tank." And I'm thinking he's gonna be like, "Yeah, we're taking this," but he's like,
Yep.
"Oh, that's cool." The other guy was like, "Oh, I'm gonna impound this and write them up, and
Oh my
we
God.
might like he was like trying to do the whole thing." Thank God this other guy, older gentleman, came up and he was like, "Yo, let him go, man. Like
Right.
they're just going right up the road. They'll be fine." So if that cop ever like sees us doing anything, you're an MVP.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Yeah. So yeah.
Good deal. Yeah, that's yeah, because I think it was yeah, you guys hadn't had it that long when I talked to you,
Oh,
right?
we just finished it, I think.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, yeah. That was we just finished that then. Yeah. I remember watching that tryhards and being like, damn, we just finished this. They got a Hummer. Like, like that's so cool, but it's like, damn, like we've been
Dude.
one up.
So when when so I saw them, I didn't know it was them. I didn't know them at the time when I went to Stonebreaker the first time
Okay.
that I went with my sons.
Yeah.
That was a year ago. And
Okay.
I have them in pictures and videos in the the tryhards in the H2.
Okay.
So that's actually how I met them. Was I was
Oh, okay.
posting those pictures, and they reached out to me. They saw their picture in there. They reached out to me. It was like, "Hey, that's our vehicle. We're in that. Could you send us those pictures?" Like, yeah. So,
Yeah.
and that's how we ended up meeting and kind of talking on the podcast. Well, then when I went to Iron Dagger, they were there again, and they had a different technical. What was?
Oh, they got multiple?
Bro. This
No.
pickup truck they had. All right.
They got
Hold on.
multiple? Dude,
I got
we
to
were
show
struggling
you.
to get this little piece of shit going. They're out here with
They're fucking
Well,
balling, bro. I'm
the
telling you.
whole car lot.
For real. Let me see.
Man, I want to get down to Florida to hang out with these guys.
Dude, they got Miami
just
money,
play?
okay? They got
Did I-
Miami money, bro.
Miami money.
For real. I gotta see where I put this shit. Hold on. Oh, I know where I put it.
Cool though.
Oh, they're
They seem
cool as
like cool
fuck.
dudes.
Yeah, Laz.
Yeah.
I mean, they fucking train,
Bro,
like
I've
every
seen their
weekend.
videos.
Dude.
Like, dude, they look like they're about to go storm the Capitol. I love these guys, like watching their stuff, but they look like they're about to go storm the Capitol again.
Oh my God, dude, for real. They are they're intense with it, bro. They
yeah.
fucking inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let me let's see here. So what I did was I started a Google Drive folder. Folder in Google Drive for different things. So here's the one for Iron Dagger. These are pictures I took all this shit, videos, pictures. I never even posted it, bro. Like
Oh,
I
shit.
posted some of them on Instagram. So like the picture of like there's OT.
Is that their ATV?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, hold on. No. This is that's someone else's. That was a random. I've never met this guy. They were I asked him, we were walking by and he was getting ready to get on. He was already in the truck.
Okay.
And I asked him, "Hey, can I get a picture with you in front of the truck?" So he came down but they were getting ready to take off. So I never had a chance to meet him. And
Bro,
then
where's that gun from? That looks like they just took it from an A10.
it does, doesn't it?
Dude, that thing's
Bro, look at that thing. What is
What
that?
is that? Dude, they got a sight on it.
Oh my God.
Holy
Well,
shit.
it's mounted. What is that?
I
Like
doubt they
two
need
by
the sight.
fours and shit. So it's a
Yeah,
minigun for sure.
that thing's huge.
That's pretty crazy, bro. All right, and then
Holy
so yeah,
shit.
I went. Where was the tryhards? I actually got a picture of them in front of their vehicle.
Okay. There's a lot of
So,
them too, it sounds like. Like they have quite a
oh
few members.
yeah, you want to see something cool? That's a
Bro.
technical,
No. Dude,
bro,
they're just trying to like flex
bro,
on people at that point. They got the charger out there
bro.
getting
So
shot.
see how this paint is?
Yeah.
It's that
Like
Rhino
grippy.
liner.
Oh, like the bed liner.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Okay. Dude,
They
that's
bought this
sick.
car. Listen, they bought this car at auction 4 weeks before this event.
Just to play airsoft with it.
Yes.
No.
They put it in 4 weeks that this is what they did to it. So it was a plane, it was a police vehicle, right? You know, an older retired police
Shit.
vehicle. You can see the spotlight on it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So they painted it. They put, so you can see it in the front, there's a LED strip. Okay.
Oh yeah. They got a bunch of them on.
Lights down here. Look at these LEDs up here. Look at
Oh
this
yeah.
whole strip up here. Look at this one back here.
Bro, that's badass.
Okay. They put those LEDs on there to fuck with people that had NVGs on the night game.
Oh, I bet. You just
That's
turn
what they
those
said.
on and just be like, "Welcome to heaven, bitch."
So now look at this. Now you can see the gun up here at the top, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's mounted. So the back, what they did was the back window is removed.
Oh, so you sit there like a bench.
So they ripped the back seats out.
Okay.
I'm going to show you this video. Hold on. And then
That's sick.
they've got a mounted gun in the front passenger seat.
Oh, that's mounted. That's
So
not
the
free. That's like
driver, if they're parked, the driver can reach over and use that.
that's dude, that's
And it's on a
sweet.
swivel. Bro,
Oh my god.
look at this video. I think it's
We thought we were cool with our little Mercury out here. These people got chargers and go-kart like
yeah, look at this.
no.
So that's Todd. He's actually been on a couple of our videos. So
Okay.
see the guy sitting out the back window?
Oh yeah.
So they
Okay.
built a thing out there so you can just sit there and run that
Oh,
gun
that's
there.
so cool.
The paint is fucking cool shit. They called it Fight Club. You saw that on the hood.
Yeah, on the hood there.
There's a part of this video where I show the inside.
Yeah.
And look at that. Look at this how it's mounted. Look. This thing goes everywhere.
Oh yeah, they got all points on that.
Look at that.
that. Way back too.
It's fucking crazy. Now look at the inside.
Oh my
So
god.
a comms guy from the military set
Holy
this shit up.
shit.
Look at that. All their
Holy
comms,
shit.
all their radio. So at the top here,
Yeah.
that's a 11 and whatever, a giant iPad type of, a Samsung, whatever,
Yeah.
tablet. Okay. A big one.
That's crazy.
That tablet, the guy took the map, whoever set these comms up, one of the guys that set I met the dude.
Okay.
He ran all these comms in here, all these CBs and shit and radios. He's got it's connected with their team radios. He put this tablet in here. He downloaded the aerial photos of GTI, just like what you used to do with the drones.
Yeah.
Made the map, went to Third Coast Airsoft thing for the event,
Mhm.
took their map of the AO,
Okay.
put it, did the overlay,
Yeah.
and he put it on here and could direct his guys, whoever's driving, could
Oh, so it's a
see it.
command post.
It's a command post. So,
God,
bro, it's fucking crazy.
that'd be so much fun just to whip donuts like in the middle of an open field, like during a game, and just start shooting every direction with that thing. Like just like blaring like Free Bird or
Dude.
something like that. You know?
No shit, right? See how they got the back cut out? And then that's the mounted one in the front. You know, it's on a post that swivels, drum mag, or, you know, the box mag. I mean, this thing is fucking crazy, bro.
That's a setup right there.
It's fucking cool as shit.
Damn, we're going to have to do something to ours now. Like,
no, I mean, dude, it's cool to see these things because it makes you go, okay, I want to, what can we do? So I'm trying to find, matter of fact, this is the guy that I talked to.
Okay.
He's tatted everywhere. Okay. But he was the one that bought he's in charge of that team that runs that Fight Club car.
Okay.
I'm supposed to have him on the podcast, but I didn't get his contact info. I gave him my card while I was there, and I haven't heard from him. So it's one of those things, you know, we just kind of forgot about it. Yeah. But I'm looking for the picture with, there's Admin Airsoft right there. There's Evan.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man.
Oh, shit.
God, I can't find it, dude. I'm gonna have to find it and then.
Fun down there. It looks so warm out too.
Oh, it was warm. Oh, here it is. Okay, it's a bad picture of it. Shit. But this is their pickup. That's the Tryhards.
Bro, that's not a cheap truck.
No, dude. This thing's fucking crazy.
Oh my god. Dude, those guys are wild.
Yeah, they're taking a picture of me. I'm taking a picture of them.
Yeah. That's something we want to do. We want to get someone out there just to take like video for us. We started trying to do the YouTube videos, but we're like a bunch of kids, and you know, once we start playing, it's like none of us want to stop to play cameraman or any of that stuff.
It's a lot of work, bro. It's a full-time. Yeah. It really is a full-time kind of thing. Like if you know, if you're gonna do you're at an event and you want to do pictures and videos, man, it's like, dude, when do you do it?
Yeah. No, that's my biggest thing is like, even for like my content and stuff, like just setting my GoPro up before I play. Like they're like, hey, you got to get out there, and I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
And then I go play a game and I'm like, man, I could have hit like 3 clips right there. You know? Like I could have done that, but you know, I didn't set it up. But
yeah. When I was talking, you know, the monthly backspin that just came out a couple days ago, Brian, call sign Pumbaa, he was talking about that. You know, that subject came up where we're talking like, when you're a content creator and you go to these events, it's like you kind of miss out. Like you miss out on the being in the moment with meeting people and experiencing the whole thing, because you're focused on, oh, I need to get this angle, I need to get this video, I need to get this. So it really is. It's a hard balance to find, where you're trying to meet people and experience all that, and then and also get it on video. So
no, that is the hard, because like I'm trying to edit our new one right now, and it's like we have gameplay, but there's no intro outros. How we got like nothing. Like there's like one that I can use, but that's it. And it's like the rest of it's just going to be gameplay. So, but we're all just, once we get somewhere, it's like, oh man, we all just want to play now. We don't want to like set up cameras or do any of that stuff. Like, let's just go play. That's why we're here. Yeah. Yeah. That's probably the hardest part about it. But
when we were started doing gameplay for our channel, and my sons were, them and JP, they would set up an event, or, you know, tell me they're going to an event, and I'm like, all right, we got to, you know, they'd make sure, you know, they handle all their cameras and stuff, and they would get all that stuff ready. It's a lot of work, you know. You got GoPro on your head, you got a GoPro. Sometimes they put one on their shoulder as well. Yeah, they'd have one, the scope cam, and then they would have one on their gun, you know, GoPro on their gun, shooting, you know, filming back at them. So they have to remember to have all of it charged, all the batteries,
SD cards,
all the fucking SD cards, okay, and remember to turn them all on before they get on, you know, before they start. So it's a lot of work. So we were, once our channel got demonetized, from YouTube, we were really deflated, man, because our videos were getting
Yeah.
traction. We were getting like 25,000 views on an unboxing. We were
Yeah.
like, holy shit, this is awesome, and then overnight, just
Yeah.
nothing,
Gone.
totally gone,
Yeah. There's a
shadow
lot that
banned and
goes into
then
those.
demonetized. Yeah, so it was demoralizing, and then I was like, you know what, fuck it, whatever, But when we did that for about a month to 2 months, we were just like, I don't know. So the
Yeah.
next event they had scheduled, I was like, I don't. If you guys don't want to film, you don't have to film because I don't know if it's going to get,
Yeah.
if I can post it anyway. So they were like, yeah, we don't want to. And I was
Yeah.
like, all right, that's fine. So they went, and when they came back, I was like, so how was it not having to film? They were like, dude, we actually had fun this time. Like, we didn't
Yeah.
have to worry about filming. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, good.
Yeah.
It was really liberating for them to not
Oh,
be
I bet.
bogged down with cameras and worrying about
Yeah. Oh, I bet.
filming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's like I do that now where I'll get there and I'll be like, all right, first game I'm not gonna run a GoPro because I just want to
Yeah.
enjoy this. And then I kick myself later. I'm like, damn man, I could have like there's some clips there that look cool for like a TikTok or an Instagram reel or
Yeah.
whatever. But it is nice just being able to just play.
I
Be
don't
yeah,
know if, and this is a question for you and for anyone else out there that's going to be watching or listening to this. Is it even possible to be 100% free at an event if you decide in your head before you go, like, okay, I'm not going to film for this?
yeah,
Is it even possible to be that way? Because we're still so connected to, I, like you just said, I
yeah.
didn't
I want
film,
to
and
film
all I
this.
thought about was, oh shit, that would have been a good, oh, that would have been a good one. Oh, that would have
Yeah,
been a good one. Like, can we get away from it? I
I
don't
don't
even know.
know because
Once
like
you start, I don't know if we can
yeah,
get away from it.
yeah. Once you start, you're like, I don't know. It's kind of fun seeing the numbers go up.
Hmm.
It's that little dopamine rush. But
It really
I don't
is.
know. Like even if we did an event where it's just like people that like post that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Like and we said no cameras, I bet everyone would be itching to grab a camera.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I would,
Hmm.
100% would, because I know the shit that'd be going on there would be funny. Like it'd be great content. And
What needs to happen
it'd be hard.
is, like you said, is to have someone at the event that just films. This is
Yeah,
a good point, actually, that just popped in my head while we're talking about this. You know who does that and provides a service like that is a guy in the UK. So I talked,
really.
a bunch of people I've talked with in the UK.
Hmm.
We were talking earlier when we first started this. Like I talked to all these people in Michigan, then all these people in California. It's like it goes in
Yeah.
groups. So I was talking to a bunch of people in UK last year, at the end of last year, and it was Krios
Okay.
Photography. Um, he he owns a photography company,
Hmm.
and he started doing airsoft photography. Okay, he's an airsofter.
Yeah.
He started doing airsoft photography, and now he has photography. He trains people on how
Really.
to use the camera and the best way, angles and lighting, and he does a training class. Okay,
Okay.
and then he'll have those people, if he can't make it to an event,
Yeah.
he'll have one of his photographers that he's trained go
Okay.
to that event just as the photographer.
Oh, that'd be
So
sweet. I'd pay
they're
for that.
airsofters.
Yeah.
So they're familiar with the field, they're familiar with airsoft, so they know
Yeah.
where to go to get the angles. They know, and now they know how to use the camera.
Hmm.
So it's a really good setup, man, because
Yeah.
we all, like what we're talking about, we all want this kind of
Yeah.
content. We just don't want to always have to be the one behind the camera because
Yeah.
we want to experience the moment. Okay.
Yeah.
So Krios, he does. If you look at my, he tags me every day actually
Okay.
in a story post.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that works with somebody that follows me. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm not sure how that works
Yeah.
on Instagram, but he tags me every day, so it should be somewhere on there. But maybe I'll throw a link in here because I think it's really important, and I think it would be really popular for these events to have
Oh yeah,
more photographers on the field
they
for
do that
bigger
up here
events.
some places.
Right. So
Yeah.
now you know what he does too is he offers on his website. Now this is the way he's trying to build the airsoft photography community
Yeah.
is he's offering a place, a one-stop shop kind of thing where if you are an airsoft photographer and you go to an event, you can edit your videos, whatever, get them all clean looking or whatever, and then upload them to his thing, and then people can purchase them. Okay.
Okay.
And there's a bunch of different options for that. Like if you just
That'd
want
be
the
cool.
flat, I don't know, whatever, hard copy or just a digital, I don't know
Yeah.
all the different options. I'm not sure, but people can purchase them. And what he does is he gives most of the profit to the original photographer, and then
Oh,
his
that's
company
cool.
takes a small percentage. It's like a franchise.
Yeah.
So it's a really good idea. And I think there needs to be more. I think it'll really take off once people start learning about this.
Yeah.
I think it'll really help with some of these events you're going to where, like, if you showed up at a field, like at Motor City,
Yeah.
and you knew, like, hey, there's going to be they have a photographer on
Yeah.
site. You could meet him and talk to him or him or her and be like,
Yeah.
hey, let me know which picture where I can find these or whatever, like
Oh yeah. That'd be huge.
afterwards, and then you can go there and you guys can get your team pictures or your individual pictures.
Yeah.
It's a
That'd be
really good
awesome.
idea, but
I'd be a big fan. Like if I just someone took them, oh, I'd pay for that, 100%.
fucking A.
Yeah,
I mean, who wouldn't want to, if you had a badass picture of
like
your
my
team
Yeah,
on the field
that'd be
with all
sick.
your gear and all your shit, and it's professional, it looks good, right?
Yeah.
I would pay $20 for a picture like that. Just
Oh yeah.
like, dude, this picture right here. I got this. This ain't even airsoft, okay? Oh shit. I knocked something down. Hold on.
Oh no.
Let me see where I'm at here. See,
Dude,
the
your
light's
little
not really.
studio is so cool.
Thanks, man. Hold on a second. Where's the fucking light? Oh God, that's so bright. Okay. See that? See this picture right here?
Yeah, the snake.
Oh yeah, you can tell. Okay, good.
Yeah.
It's a rattlesnake.
Okay.
His head's like pointing up like that.
Yeah.
So I just got that picture from one of the photographers I had on the podcast. That's
Oh,
in
nice.
Texas,
I
Trenton
think
Timberlake.
you posted about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I remember seeing that.
yeah, he's cool as shit. So I bought that picture from him.
Okay.
So he's got that on his Instagram, and I was like, dude, I would love to have a framed copy of that. And by the way, first off, he's like second or third cousins with Justin Timberlake. So I
No
had him,
shit.
yeah, for real.
Oh
So
shit.
I had him sign the back of this.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
it's fucking cool, man. And now
Yeah.
I got it on my wall. It looks dope as hell, and I love
Yeah.
snakes. It's one of my favorite animals. So
Okay.
yeah, hell yeah,
Okay.
dude.
Dude, that's sweet. Yeah. No, I'd be a
Yeah.
big fan of that. If we could have someone with just like a GoPro
Right.
follow us, that'd be sweet. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, the fucking action news reporter kind of thing,
Yeah, yeah. Like even when we're not playing, like just some of the shit that goes on, like just in the cars and all that stuff, because we bring like 2-3 cars with us. Because there's just so
That's
many
true.
people.
Yeah, all
Like,
the B-roll
some of the
shit.
stuff- Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like if we just recorded it, I bet it'd do well. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
It's really cool to get a glimpse behind people's lives, how they are as people. You get to know somebody
Yeah.
that way.
Oh yeah.
When they're like in all their different moments. Not like right now this ain't formal, but we're sitting here in a stationary kind of setting.
Yeah.
So if when you're on the road, you're heading to your event, and you're talking with your buddies, like
Yeah.
all the banter that goes on while you're doing that,
God,
you're packing
yeah.
the car and all
Yeah.
the shit that goes on, that it's funny, man.
Oh yeah.
It
My
just,
boy Tiny's always on that. I gotta shout
yeah.
him
And you
out.
gotta have, if I mean, if it's not on video, it didn't happen. You know how that saying is?
Oh yeah,
So it's like nobody knows, right? Like
yeah,
we all want to know you guys as a team, but
yeah.
it takes some work. It takes some
No,
work
it takes
to.
a lot of work. It's like,
Hmm.
yeah, because with everyone working like full time too and everything, like,
Right.
dude, it's like just to get people like, it's very rare. We will get very close, but it's like only happened once where all of TST's at the same game, like everyone, like all 15 people. Like we're
Oh,
usually
right, right.
missing
Oh,
like
I'm
one or
sure.
two people. Like it
Right.
hasn't happened. Yeah, it's only happened once, I think.
Hmm.
That was last year. So it'll
Yeah.
happen again. But we still get a majority out there. So
Yeah, that's good,
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Hell
no,
yeah, man. Well,
but
listen,
yeah,
bro, it's been great talking with you. I'm so glad we got to meet
yeah,
up
dude.
again because, like I said, we had the whole team on before, and
Yeah,
now
that
the
was
one on one
chaotic.
is cool.
Yeah, no, thank you. This was awesome. So
And listen,
yeah,
bro, thank you so much for getting your setup. Like getting your headset and your all your stuff, your camera
yeah.
and everything you had to get to do this. I appreciate that.
No, dude, I was psyched. I was like, "Bro, I got a whole setup now. This is sweet." So
You know what's
we
cool though?
gotta.
I mean, this stuff, yeah, and that mic is badass.
It was like
Um,
20 bucks
yeah,
on
that's what I'm saying.
Amazon.
It's
It
not
was
very
nice.
expensive,
No,
and it's easy to set up,
yeah,
um, and it really helps. It really helps.
does it sound good?
Because I've had people on that just they'll open their laptop and use the laptop audio. The video is
Yeah.
fine, for a laptop camera, but the audio it's so echoey, and then my voice cuts out. Like they can only hear half my sentence, so there's
Uh,
like this delay, and when I ask them something.
yeah,
So having a mic and a headset is,
it's
man,
weird.
it's really really nice. Yeah, you know what's
It's
funny
weird.
is I saw this podcast recently that they just started. It's
Okay.
a fairly new one. And I'm not going to say who it is because I don't, I'm not trying to call them out or nothing, whatever.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the podcast, but they, they're, they kind of, in fact, I've seen people on a couple different podcasts before,
Okay.
and they've talked kind of the same way, like made a couple comments where, like these kind of podcasts where we're doing it over online or
Yeah.
whatever.
Zoom, Discord. Yeah.
Yeah, is oh that's instead of meeting face to face in a studio or whatever,
Yeah.
is like, oh that's like, no, this is the way to do it kind of thing, like
Yeah.
in a studio, which I agree
Yeah.
it's way better that way. But to me this is not,
It's not bad.
it's not
It's
it's not
fun.
bad at
I'm having
all.
a, yeah, I'm having a great time. This is
Like
great. Yeah.
we don't have to go to a studio and sit there
Yeah.
and like stare at each other 2 feet away from
Yeah.
each other across a table.
Yeah.
Like, dude, okay.
Yeah.
No, like this is no, it's good, man. But
Yeah.
those ones, the the way this works,
Mhm.
we have unlimited possibilities
Oh
with
yeah. What you're
whoever
sharing
and
is free.
wherever, and
Like you're
honestly,
showing the
whenever.
photos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Like
like fucking. I can talk to somebody in Belgium at fucking at 2 o'clock in the morning my time if I wanted to,
yeah.
and no one's gonna know. Like
Yeah.
when I release it, no one knows. It's not like,
Yeah.
where it's dark out. It's like we don't. I don't have to. We're unrestricted, right?
Oh yeah.
With location. I talk to people in South Africa, Belgium,
Yeah.
UK, here, California. It doesn't matter,
Yeah.
and we just have a great time. And then,
Well,
yeah, but it's the trying to get the studio thing set up where you have people drive to your studio,
we'd have to like I'd fly. Like that. You know
bro.
how much that is. Like that'd be such
Yeah.
a. But hey, listen. My overall goal, like to with this, she's gonna think this is crazy. But dude, I want to get to North Korea. Like how
Oh shit,
wild, how wild would that be if some hell's chance TST got into North Korea?
that'd be fucking nuts,
But
bro.
but if like some, it'll probably never happen. But if the off chance it does, I'll
Hey,
call you from there, and we'll do a podcast in North Korea.
that's funny. I have not. I need to reach out. In fact, Stuart that
What,
runs
Amy?
Defro Airsoft, he's talked to a bunch of different people from different countries as well. He's in Japan, and
Really?
yeah, Stuart. Have you seen Defro Airsoft?
Yeah, he's also in the Snapsoft right now. I've had a
Yes.
few interactions with him. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he's cool. He might reach out to you to be on his
Yeah.
podcast.
I
Yeah,
heard
because
you saying on I don't know if it was Minties or Rambo's, but you were like, I
on
love
Rambo.
you, but you're poaching my people.
Yeah. Well, no, because
Yeah.
it was on Rambo's because Rambo. I said something about how I found him, I guess, or
Yeah.
no, Minty or somebody, and he's like, "Oh, you found him on Defra." I was like, "Bro, come
Yeah.
on, no." I, I was like, "Stuart, I love you, but no, no, no.
Yeah.
I had this guy first, okay? Like,
Yeah.
no, no. Yeah, it was, it was messing around, but
No, yeah,
no,
no, I get
he's.
that. That's always funny.
I love it, dude. I love it. But his podcast is way different than mine. It's totally different. Like you could be on here, and
Yeah.
you could tomorrow literally go on his, and it would be a totally different experience for you and for
Really?
him. And when it releases, like it's not the same thing. It's not the same story. It's not the same. Yeah.
That's
So
interesting.
he's got a really good setup. It's really structured, but it's not stuffy. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
fun. It's fun.
Okay. I
He's
like
got
his
really good
format.
questions. Well, see, the thing is,
Yeah.
he's got a lot of years of experience playing airsoft and
Yeah.
playing like speedsoft. So you might want to talk to him because if you're gonna get into speedsoft, he
Yeah.
does the CQB shit
Yeah.
with full fucking kit. Okay.
Really. He doesn't
And
go with the
listen,
light.
bro, you should check out his Instagram, his videos, the fields they play at in Japan.
Dude,
Their
those guys are
CQB fields.
crazy.
They're fucking this tiny.
Yeah, they're tiny, but those
It's
guys
like
are so fast.
this, and
Yeah.
he's like 6'3" and full
Is he
kitted out.
American?
He's Australian.
Oh, so he's not like
He grew up in
like
Australia,
native.
and yeah, he's he's not a 6'3"
Okay.
Japanese
I was like,
dude. No,
damn, he's the giant.
No,
He's
no,
the giant over there.
I mean he is a giant over there. He lives in
Yeah.
Japan, but he's from Australia, and but yeah, him and his buddies. I guess some of his friends that are over there too are his height, and
Okay.
they all go to the same field together. There's like 4 of them,
Yeah,
and they're just fucking monsters compared to these guys.
bro. I don't know if I ever want to like. I've done tournaments and all that now, but like watching the videos come out from like Japan and like I think it might be South Korea or Taiwan, but just how
Mhm.
fast those guys move and how small they are.
Yeah.
Like I'm going for center mass head shots mainly.
Yeah.
Like they're shorter. Like I'm 6'2". Like I'm expecting in America here higher
Yep.
up. I feel like if I go there, I'm just gonna shoot right
You're just
over.
gonna be like this.
They're gonna have such an yeah.
Shoot.
They're gonna have such an advantage, but they're so quick too.
They'll be
Like,
shooting you in the nuts,
yeah.
bro. Okay.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna go over there with a cup.
Because their center mass would be right around your crotch
I know.
area.
Yeah, dude, that'd be so bad. That'd be so. Oh, I didn't think about that. Maybe I don't want to
Yeah.
go over there.
Yeah, that'd be fun, man. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys are starting to get out and travel and stuff. It's cool to see what you guys are doing with your
Yeah, thank
team,
you.
like getting around, man. It's cool.
Yeah,
I've enjoyed, since I met you guys, following your Instagram and following your I get the notifications for your TikTok all the time.
do you? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
yeah, it's cool. I just honestly I don't know how to like navigate TikTok very well. I need to learn. Okay.
Well, you might not want to. Like, I like the TikTok platform. Just
Yeah.
I get more views. Like, I can outreach more.
Oh,
But
their
apparently-
algorithm's fucking great.
Yeah, but apparently it might be banned here. I know it's going through.
Well, the
rounds
gun
right
stuff,
now.
right? The gun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, the whole app.
Oh.
The whole app might be getting banned. Yeah, they were talking about it.
Dude,
Like,
you know what I heard about
yeah.
that? Somebody, I don't know if it was a Joe Rogan podcast or a different one, but it's been coming up lately. So, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and no, I guess that's it. They were so far behind on their
yeah.
with shorts and with reels. Like TikTok blew them out of the water, and it's
Oh, easily. Yeah.
still because it's easier to get noticed on there because
Wait,
of how
yeah.
their platform works.
My videos get 1,000 views like minimum every
Yeah.
time I post something. Like, and
That
then
would never
yeah,
happen on YouTube. That would never happen on
no,
Instagram. Like,
no, never. Like
and
my
so they're,
Instagram, no,
yeah,
absolutely
I
not.
heard that those companies were, like, hey, they're stealing all the ad revenue because it's so popular. Like
Uh,
everyone does TikTok,
I
so
bet they're pissed.
they're talking like, oh, it's such a invasive program and it does
Yeah,
all this shit. Uh, but they all do that. It all
yeah.
captures all your
All of
shit.
them do it. Yeah, I met a guy
So
one
they're just
time.
putting it out there saying they're trying to smear it to
Yeah,
get people away from it. And so anyway,
yeah,
who knows what to believe, but uh, you know,
yeah.
I'll tell you this. This is a good rule of thumb, right? Like what
Okay.
we were talking about earlier. If it's on the mainstream media or any
Yeah,
kind of mainstream tech
yeah,
platforms, right? If they're pushing an idea or an agenda like, oh,
yeah,
TikTok's if they're saying TikTok's bad, then it's probably okay
yeah.
because they're they're fucking always doing something opposite. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I
For
have to
real,
take
bro.
everything they say with a grain of salt now.
Oh,
I'm like,
dude.
I'm like, all right, what else is going on? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what else in the world's going on that you're trying to like, you
No
know,
shit, dude.
distract me? And I'm
But yeah,
easily
that's
distractible. I'm a millennial
I don't know
zoomer,
what
as
the
they call
secret
it.
is on on TikTok as far as the how to get an airsoft thing, up and running on there.
They haven't restricted me at all on that app.
Oh, good.
I have no. I mean, I could maybe like I'm supposed to have like more viewers, but like I've been happy with them. I mean,
That's so weird.
like
You know who brought it up? Call sign Blue up in
she's a,
California. She's
yeah, California. I watched that one.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
Haley, and she
Okay.
said she can't get anything done with TikTok. Excuse
Really?
me, for her airsoft. She as soon as she posts something, it gets taken down.
That's weird. I've had
It's
no
fucking
problems,
weird.
but yet on Instagram, I'm like, I'm in jail. Like they do not want me on there. But TikTok lets me just fly with whatever.
Hey,
I mean,
stick with that, bro.
some of the stuff I see on TikTok though, like from Ukraine, like dude, there's people like getting shot and everything. It's like,
Yeah,
dude, they let everything
that's
fly.
true.
I've seen that on Instagram too, like
That is true.
crazy shit like that, and then
This
they'll come
field,
after me. Yeah,
yeah, this one page I follow, Fieldcraft Survival or something like that,
yeah,
shows a lot of war
yeah.
footage.
Like you see someone actually get their head blown off, a helicopter getting blown up with people
A
inside, like
helicopter blown
crazy.
up.
Yeah,
It'll say it'll give that little warning before you have to
yeah,
click like see video and shit.
yeah, yeah. Some of them don't even have that. Like
That's
I've come across
crazy,
them, they
bro.
just come up, and then I'm like, man, this is like allowed to be out there, but I'm getting banned for like
An
playing
unboxing.
airsoft. You know what I mean? Or an unboxing. Yeah, I'm like
Isn't
this is
that weird?
wild. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, there definitely does not make sense. There's no one that can figure it out that I've talked with.
yeah.
We can't figure out the trend with that.
Maybe that'll be a TST video. We'll gather everyone up and go to like YouTube headquarters or something. Like, bring a tech
Demand
support with us.
answers.
Yeah, we want answers. We don't want anything else. We just want an explanation.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
explain, please. Like, I think there's a reason their terms of service. If you ever go in and read them, I did a video on this.
they're weird now.
Yeah, if you read them,
Yeah,
they're very vague. They're very
yeah,
vague. The terminology, like if you read
yeah.
tax laws, anything that's like corporate lawyer shit, like
Oh yeah,
corporate law,
yeah,
that if you go to anything else that you like
yeah,
credit card, look at the terms of service. Every dude, it's so fucking
yeah.
detailed.
Oh
There is
yeah,
nothing left for somebody's imagination or
yeah.
speculation.
Or to be
But
sued. Yeah,
right,
yeah,
but YouTube terms of service, Instagram terms of service, you read that shit, what the way they explain like their section about guns and toy guns
Yeah, did
is
you see how
so
they added
fucking
it?
vague.
Did you see
It
how they added it?
Yeah,
So before it said like firearms, like and so when you're listing something in English, you go da 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 and this.
right.
Yeah, the da 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 and firearms. They added another comma and said and fictional weapons. Like it
Yeah.
was a quick fix. I
Mm-hmm.
was like that. I saw that because that's what came up on mine. I was like, that's weird. Like no one writes like that. And this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they quickly threw it on there like we were becoming a problem, which is kind of funny if we are, you know.
Right.
Like like you're
It's
worried about us? Like, dude, we're goons.
yeah, and like airsoft is not like mainstream. It's not huge, okay?
No, not
It's
not
like
right now.
big, but it's
It
not
will.
that big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really
Yeah. I
it's
didn't think it
crazy.
was that big, like the whole community, to get
Right.
like targeted like that. It's kind
Yeah,
of cool. Like,
it is cool.
hey, we're getting bigger.
We're the
We
we're
got we
the we're
got
the
haters.
rebels of the internet stuff.
Yeah. Which is that's kind of a fun role to be in.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I'm proud to be there. Pretty cool.
I highly doubt there's any, well, let's say this. If someone out there has stopped airsoft because of that kind of stuff going on,
Yeah.
then they really weren't an airsofter,
No.
you know?
No, not really. I
So,
mean, they might have liked to play the content maybe, but
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Cuz I mean, that's not going to these kind of bans and cancellations on our posts and stuff.
No.
That's not going to stop a real airsofter from playing airsoft, being part of the
Yeah.
community, and still
Yeah.
trying to post what they're experiencing, their life
Yeah.
experiences on some kind of platform,
Oh yeah.
which
I still
will
post on
be,
Instagram.
Snapsoft here soon
Yeah. That'd be fun. That'd be really fun.
from your own
Use
from your
use
own backyard over there in
Yeah.
Michigan. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude!
Yeah.
Awesome,
No.
dude. Well, thank you so much, Jake.
No, thank you. This was awesome.
It's cool, man. I'll let you
Yeah.
get back to your girlfriend. She's probably laying over there like, what the fuck are they talking about forever?
Oh yeah, you can't hear him, can you? Oh yeah, she probably thinks I'm crazy right now. So she can't hear you. I got you coming through the headset, and I'm just yelling.
Right. No, she can't. Yeah.
So
Right.
awesome.
Hell yeah, dude.
No,
Well, I
thank
appreciate
you.
you, man. Well, tell everybody where they can find you again. All your
Yeah,
stuff.
so you can find us at Instagram, the team. You can find us, just type in Real Titanic Swim Team on Instagram. You'll find a black and red logo now. So it just says TST 1912. You can find me on Instagram at BearFoot Airsoft. You'll see like a little logo with a helmet on it. And then, yeah, TST 10 for 10% off at Hefe's, and BearFoot 20 for 20% off at freedomfield.com. So thank
Awesome,
you.
dude. And then your TikTok is the same? Barefoot?
Yeah. I got a link. So if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, they're all the same, but there's a link tree, and this goes for the team as well. It just hit that link tree, and it'll pop up all of our stuff. So
Awesome.
yeah.
All right, brother. You have a good night, man. I appreciate you.
No, thank you. This was fun, man. So
right,
let me
dude.
know when you do the chaos one.
Yeah, for real, bro.
So
All right,
awesome.
brother.
Have a good night,
Later,
man.
man.